time for the recap.
All right, guys. I've got the recap.
Yep.
I created a little parody song.
Nice.
In Poppy's style. So we'll go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, hang on, there it is. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. It is.
Does anyone else recognize my camp, or is it just
it's
me?
MCR.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here comes the verses. The horse head in caught fire. Apes are taxing everyone. And that is when we met up with the mayor. We got a job, jumped on a boat looking for an idol. And that is when we got attacked. And Sylvester's dead. Ginger is dead. Griff is old and dead. Believe me, his memory will carry on. Will carry on. And though Princess was then fostered, she was quickly adopted. We met some new team members and got off the boat and walked into the jungle with no fear. The Yellow Gang was disease-ridden, jaws hanging from their face. And that is when we faced a ladder. And Erasmus is dead. Bellathor is dead. Or was his name Balthamore? We won't know anymore. Oh, hang on. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And though we're broken and defeated, this cave goes on and on.
The greatest recap ever. Like nothing like having Gerard recap for you. So yeah,
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Peter,
was
you can
awesome.
say goodbye to monetization on this video. That was
I'll
far
send
too close to
actual
the
clip
original.
through 'cause I stuffed up the middle there.
DMCA.
Yeah, right there. We're screwed.
That was excellent. Good.
That was
diction.
awesome.
that was amazing. Yeah.
And the rhyming was good too. It all flowed very well.
Yeah, the rhythm was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that ladder really was the final boss, wasn't it?
It was.
Right?
Well,
You
we
know-
beat the final boss, so we're just going to the loot chamber then, right, Peter?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Right?
It was a career ender for some of us. A career killer.
That took years off my life.
I'm about to kill this man's whole career.
So we have Clover and so no, we changed our name in the chat. I gotta remember everything. We've got Clover and Merrick, Ox. What's
Present.
Isaiah's character is
Gringle.
Go.
Gringle, that's right. Gringle.
Yep. Gringle Gloss.
Who am I missing? Oh, Poppy. Poppy does the impromptu song of everything that's just happened. Standing in front of you is this entrance. There are two emerald, looks like cats. They got cat heads. Their eyes sort of glow. They've got 3 or 4 arms on each of them. Maybe one has maybe broken off. And that leads into some kind of, it's an entrance to something. There's a little bit of black smoke that is rolling on the ground.
Can we see the broken off arm lying anywhere?
Looking around, you don't see it. No. These statues stand about 12 feet tall.
Okay, so about 1/8 the size of my ego.
So just sort of nudge Ox and just say 5 gold says those statues animate.
So I was actually thinking the same thing, right? Like, yeah, for sure. I
Perhaps
Ox nods in agreement and reaches down to Princess and sort of calms her because she's, yipping crazily at the cats. It's okay, Princess. It's fine.
perhaps
Dirty, rotten beasts. Don't worry. It's fine. Calm down, sweetie.
perhaps a offering for the Stone Guardians. I have many croissants.
You're not suggesting that we offer Princess, are you? Because like that's not happening.
No.
We could just lay the corpse of like one of the guys that fell down the pit and just like, here you go, it's an offering.
Gringle will take like a croissant, put it on the end of. He's got like that pizza oven spatula thing that he's been using as a halberd. He'll use it and take it to put a croissant in each of the Stone Guardians' mouths.
Well, we'll know if the cats are real because it would be irresistible for it not to knock the croissant off.
That's true. Yep.
This will prove if they're animated.
Yeah, do we have a table and a glass of water?
They do not move.
I wonder if the death cards would do anything. Like, have we been collecting the death cards? I mean, I still have my card. Have we been collecting the death cards?
It's up to you. There's one that fell from the sky and landed on Erasmus when he died.
Well, I certainly want to grab the card, and then I'll grab the card off of Erasmus's body, and I'll walk up to one of the statues and just sort of show the card. Like
He only likes holographics. Doesn't like
Okay.
the death card.
It's
Yeah.
near mint.
And all the blood stains.
Charizard.
He's fresh.
That's like an 8.1. I mean, that's not bad, right?
Yeah, it's like $5 eBay.
It doesn't move, doesn't seem to react.
Check something here. Yeah, I'm dumb enough. I'm just gonna walk through.
Okay. You walk past, nothing happens. You have entered this chamber. To the left is a part of the wall has kind of caved in, and there's pieces of rubble on the ground, and straight ahead of you, etched in the stone, are faces. They maybe resemble cat heads. Some of them are worn, some of them are broken. There's just rock and stuff behind them, and then in the corner it looks like a statue as you get close of a dwarf. It's got some like dirt and cobwebs on it. Give me a wisdom roll.
I'm trying to go below or above it.
You want
Low.
to go above.
Oh, above.
Wisdom.
Yeah, then it's
Right? Yeah,
And
below. No, below.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
for stat checks, yeah. If it's
Yeah,
like
whoa.
ability
below,
saving
yeah.
throw. It's above,
Yeah.
right?
Right, okay.
I don't know. I got a 7, which is below on.
Okay,
both.
so you take a quick look and something catches your eye beneath like the cobwebs and dirt and dust that have fallen on this thing, like a gem or something around its neck.
I'm assuming this is kind of like a Buddha, so I'd like to rub its belly first, and then I'd like to go for
Okay.
the gem.
Okay, as you go through the cobwebs and stuff, there's a necklace. It's got 2 red gems and then some kind of medallion that looks maybe gold.
Oh, maybe I can go ahead and get my sister to care about me again. It is Crimson, like her name. So.
The cat, like sort of the cat faces on the wall, they match, I'm assuming, the statues in the front.
all around me,
They are
familiar cat faces.
close. They are close, but they're awfully worn.
And are they like cat humanoids, like, or are they cats? Are they cat people or are they cats?
Are they cats or are they fairies?
Well, no, I'm wondering if they're Rakasta, right? So yeah.
Rakshasa.
Yeah. No, Rakasta.
Those two.
Rakasta, right? From Isle of Dread, Rakasta. The
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they resemble more of a cat than a human.
Okay. Well, there goes that. We're not in Greyhawk, boys.
Oh, we're at a furry convention.
It's their fursona.
Yeah.
So I want to see what happens after he touches that statue.
So, Clover, what are you doing?
Okay, after I remove some cobwebs, I'm going to look at the statue. Does it look like the eyes glow or anything? Or
No,
is
it
just all
looks
stone?
like a stone statue of a dwarf
I've
doing this.
Oh, that sounds like a bad thing.
Yeah, there's a Medusa or a basilisk in here somewhere. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Let me take a look here real fast. How shiny is my grappling hook? Oh, wait, that's even better. I have steel with a tinderbox with flint and steel. I'm going to take the steel out and kind of look into it and see if I see a reflection of a Medusa or something back there or something looking.
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for the necklace.
Don't believe it, Clover. There's I'm telling you, there's something around.
So you reach
Nobody
it-
builds a statue like that. Okay, that's a petrified dwarf. Okay.
Well, someone who sings MCR would build a statue like that.
Well,
So you reach and take this necklace off the statue, and in an instant, the statue transforms. And go ahead, Dustin.
Muted.
I can't tell the difference, I'll be honest.
Roin? No. Vodka? Bomber? Ooh.
Guten Tag, wie geht es?
Who are you?
I
Yeah.
am the one who freed you from your petrification? Question mark?
Petrified.
Or turned to stone, one or the other, I'm not quite sure.
Oh man. That's not good. How long have I been petrified?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
What year do you think it is?
how thick is the dust on your shoulders? Like,
how thick is the dust on my shoulders?
Probably half an inch.
I'd say a long time.
About
Yes,
3 days. in
this
my
would
house.
seem like quite the expanded period of time.
He must be starving, Gringo. You should give him one of your famous.
Oh yes, I have a
croissants.
croissant.
Probably has to take a piss.
He's just like shoving it in your face. Here, have a croissant.
He devours it. He very greedily.
I think you have to roll to check and see if you
roll
broke
a
teeth,
con
though.
save.
Or just shreds your esophagus as it goes down.
Shreds the roof of your mouth, everything like.
It's like Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Hopefully, part of me is still stone enough to protect the upper cave. I came here looking for my father, Malorty, and there was a bowl, and it came charging at me, and I had one of his necklaces, and he always told me before he left that I could put it on, it would save me. But
So
guess-
this would explain the frozen poles.
yeah, I guess I didn't know it would do that. He said to only use it at great need.
So what's your name? And Poppy would flip her hair over as she walks over towards you.
I'm Jinli.
Well, life is pain, and you're probably better off dead. So you might want to put that necklace back on.
Actually, Clover,
We're all
I think
marching-
that necklace would
we're-
look really nice on you. You should
We're
try it
all
on.
marching in the Black Parade to death right now. So,
I think I'm okay, but I guess it depends. And you see it in front of you, like this dwarf. He is covered, covered in dust, and it's kind of like flaking off of him, kind of like pig pen now at this point. But he's fairly thin for a dwarf. You know, he looks like he's got not as many years on him. And not thin like malnourished, more like, you know, thin like younger. He's wearing armor, like a good plate armor. You can tell that it's a little loose on him though. So where are you guys looking for treasure too?
I believe we are after how you say a idol.
Well, I guess I didn't really make it far, but I can help you out. And the more the merrier when it comes to these sorts of places. And he kind of looks up.
Ox looks at Jinli and says, okay, so your name is Jinli. Your father's name is Malorty. And you have a friend named Vodki. Come on, buddy. You can stand right next to me. You are my kind of people. Let me tell you.
Oh, great.
How exactly did you encounter this bull? Was it in this room?
It was. The last thing I remember is placing the necklace, just putting it on, and then all of a sudden I felt kind of stiff.
When you say bull, do you mean like on 4 legs or on 2?
2. It was a big, mean bullfighting machine.
Ox looks over at Clover and says, aren't you glad you didn't try it on now?
I didn't plan on it. I planned on giving it to my sister.
How much do you like your sister and or dislike her?
She did betray me and take away my mercenary company, so not much.
So enough to still give her the necklace.
Great gift then. Yeah, right.
Like, go ahead, try it on.
I wonder if the necklace works without the gems. Like if we could sort of like, you know, get the gems out and yeah.
Actually, is there a way to see if that necklace still has like any latent enchantment on it, or if it was like a one-use thing?
Try licking
Well,
it,
I
see
mean,
if
you
that
could
helps
always
you.
put it on.
Yeah,
You can always put it back on
feel like
Jinli.
Death's like, give me
Oh,
a
let me give
try.
you back your necklace real fast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, see if he turns back into stuff. You won't mind a few more minutes?
He like points to this guy who's got this weird like haircut he's never seen before. He just say he wants to try it?
Yeah, I want to embrace death. Give it to me.
Yeah, please do.
You're better off slitting your wrist than trying to do this. Trust me.
Life is only pain. I want to feel it. Oh, no pain for just a second.
Oh God.
I can help you feel pain if that helps.
I thought vodka was messed up.
Existence is pain.
I say give him the necklace.
Here, let me give it to you to try on real
When
fast.
I think of Poppy the Coffin, I am just picturing the goths from South Park. Like I can't. Like,
Oh, when he said the hair flip, yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to put the necklace on Poppy, Peter.
Okay, Poppy, do you let him do that? I take it. Yeah. Okay. You can give me a save burst petrification if
Damn
you
it.
wish. If you wish. No, I'll take it. I want to die.
She wants to know what it feels like.
Yeah, man. So everything begins to stiffen up, and you see Poppy transform into a stone statue, and one of the red gems on it just shatters
Oh shit.
and turns
Oh.
into mist. There's now one red gem on this necklace, and then the medallion.
Next question. How
Okay,
much
so that,
does,
yeah.
Can I attempt to lift Poppy and see how much she weighs? Do I now have a giant club I can
Wait,
use in combat?
The better question is though, if you drop her, does she shatter? And yeah, for sure.
Is she a one-use item?
He's just doing this for record sales. This is just going to increase. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a PR stunt.
Yep.
That's
right. Yeah.
And
Can I
next
wield
next
Poppy?
album's name is Stone to Death.
Can I still use a shield if I'm wielding Poppy in the other hand?
So what happens if we take the necklace? I mean, we don't have to rush or anything, but what happens if we take the necklace off Poppy?
Well, I didn't see any gems break when I took it off of Jinli, so
That's
I
true.
guess not. And
Yeah,
then
sometimes it seems as though as when this necklace is put on, the gem breaks.
Yeah.
Is there
right.
a second broken gem?
Oh, look, is there a second broken gem, Peter?
On the ground, no. I mean,
Like
it
where
breaks
Jinli
and
was, I
shatters.
guess
like a
is what we're
spot
saying?
for.
Necklace?
No, like
Yeah, it's like a slot.
It's like, oh, where if you
Where
were to look,
Jinli
there
was.
was probably like 5 gems on here at one time.
Okay.
And now
Oh,
there's one.
Now there's one.
This is seeing some use.
I think so. I'm gonna lift up Poppy then and carry her over my shoulder. I might need this weapon later.
So like Poppy's just like in case of emergency lift necklace.
Yes, you have one very pissed off person wishing to be dead.
Oh,
Well, she might make a useful weapon in the future, or a battering ram if we need to get through a door.
Ah, this is true.
Have you
Right,
guys?
so your new character.
Have you guys seen anyone else here? Am I the first person you've encountered?
we just came in.
Well,
That's
I
when
mean,
he
we did
speaks.
see the two freaks out in the jungle.
The mercenaries. Yeah.
Yeah, they looked like something was wrong with them.
Oh.
But then again, that could just be
The one didn't
the
go
way
back
they were
with
born.
Okay.
I believe you used it as a weapon, Gringle. I don't know how much they enjoyed it. Like,
Didn't he use it as a boomerang?
yes, no, used it as like in a sling. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I hope we find my dad. He was supposed to. He was last known to come into these parts.
Well, why are you here? What did you come down for initially?
Well, to find my dad, who was looking for treasure. He left the farm and never came back.
Did it ever occur to you your father might have just said he was going out to get treasure and just never came back?
He didn't mention picking up some smokes, did he?
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
Yeah, just get
Yes,
run down to the gas
the,
station.
the good old smoke leaf trick.
He wouldn't do that, would he?
I don't know your father well enough.
no,
It's like,
he,
I can
he
only
would
say I've
never
never met
do
him.
something like that. Never, ever
I have
do
such a
anything
great
like-
character idea now.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I know if I die, if Ox dies, I'm so coming back as Jinli's father, Milordy. I'm rolling him up right now. I called it. So yeah.
I want to make
So-
a character now who's just leaving the family and becomes an adventurer because he doesn't want to take care of his responsibilities back home.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually picturing more like, remember the dad from Talladega Nights? So Ricky Bobby's dad.
Yeah.
That's basically, and so he comes and finds Jinli, and he's like, "If you're not first, you're last, boy. You're a loser." And you, yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
So,
You know, too big red. Well, fuck you. Like,
what
sorry,
exactly?
you can edit that out, Peter. That's fine. Like,
yeah, fix it in post.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ginley, you may have been down here for a long time. You may want to prepare yourself for the worst.
Your father might have remarried.
He's trying to
Just
tell
don't
you.
Is
just
the
don't have a
dwarves,
personality
they,
like Poppy.
The dwarves, they last for what?
Oh,
300
that's-
years or so?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
Yeah.
How
But
old was your father when you first lost him?
Oh, he was like 170.
Oh, he may very well
Oh yeah,
still be alive.
He's still alive. Sure.
Oh man. Well, he
He
did
might
say
have some unexpected brothers and sisters.
Unless
but
you've
I'm
been
sure
down
he's
here
still
for
alive.
like 500 years or so.
Well,
Then,
he did tell me to go get a life and get hair on my chest. So I guess I'm gonna show him.
So
Oh,
here's
you're finding your dad, so you can just tell him off.
yeah, here's a thought though, Jinli. If your father is alive and he is down here,
He's been down here for a long time.
he kind of just left you, right? Like clearly on his way out, he saw you and thought, much like Clover does about Poppy, nah, like probably better off that way. I don't want to be the one to break that to you, but you might want to bring yourself to like sort of embrace that possibility, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, if that's the case, then it'll be me who leaves him here.
I like your moxie, kid.
All right, let's go find him.
Let's
After
do
you-
it.
after you
Yeah,
guys-
Guess who's the old
we-
man, as they say.
We now have a new quest. So for sure. Jimly has like a little light over his.
Well, glowing
Exclamation
exclamation.
mark.
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
Jin, before we take up your new quest, you do have money to pay us with, correct?
We did kind of steal his magic necklace. I say we're even, like, but yeah, right.
That's
can
what
always
It's
give it
Papa-
probably
back.
a family heirloom.
You just you broke one of the charges on it.
Yeah, and you're carrying poor Poppy on your shoulder like a granite club. So yeah, for sure.
Trust me, Poppy's in a better place now.
Yes. Does Poppy count as an improvised weapon?
So here's the thing though, I don't think Poppy is happier because like you can't get tears from a stone, and I mean she can't cry anymore, although she can't cry inside, so like there's
For
that.
eternity.
Maybe she is much happier
Yeah.
crying
she,
inside.
She doesn't seem to be complaining.
It's true.
Nor
She
did
didn't
you
say
when
no.
nor did you when you were here for 275 years. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds like something my dad would say.
Oh, this is true. What year was it when you first came down here?
I never counted.
April 26, 1992.
That was a long time ago.
I wasn't even alive yet.
Oh, don't say that.
Are you lying right now, Isaiah? Because like
I was born in 97. I'm 24.
I'm gonna go curl up in a fetal position in the corner right now for a little bit and cry.
Yeah,
excuse
So
me.
Poppy,
I would-
if someone could please remove the necklace from Poppy's
Yeah.
neck. I need some sort of like emo black MCR music right now. So
I would curl up, but that would throw my back out. So
Same.
Yeah, what's it? G note intensifies.
Well, then we should probably be on our way. Let's go, and I'm gonna carry Poppy. I'm not very careful with Poppy. Her head's banging into everything.
into
as I
the
walk
sides of the caverns.
Into the
Yeah,
caverns.
right. Chips are like flying off.
I'm sorry, did you
just say
something?
whoops
Smash.
every time you smash, like, and you're covered, right? Because that was clearly an accident. Like just two-handed baseball swing, like oops.
That's for later. So we're looking for a bull man, apparently.
This is most concerning.
He's pretty
Yeah,
mean.
a minotaur is not something that we want to run into.
Do we know what a minotaur is, Peter?
Dave
In
does. He
character?
died from it, and
Yeah,
In
that
his first run
killed
through
me.
of
That
Caves of
killed
Chaos.
me in yeah B2.
yeah.
That is true.
We just turned a corner and there it was.
You can. I mean, it's up to you guys. You can tell me if your character knows it or what they know.
I think my character would know a little bit of like quote unquote mythological or creatures or stuff like that. So I'd probably know.
I normally deal with bandits, goblins, trolls, and Italians. I don't know what a minotaur is.
I know
I
how to
can
make a
tell
hell
you
of a
the
barrel.
entire history of the croissant.
So yeah, I know what a minotaur is. You guys be fine. Just there's more of us than there is of it, right? So we're good.
Are you sure it's a minotaur? What if it's a maxitaur? Is that
Well,
more
then
powerful
we're
than a
screwed.
minotaur? I thought so.
So everybody, as you guys are having this conversation, everybody give me
Oh,
a
shit.
wisdom roll,
Ooh.
ability score. So
Oh look, it came to us.
That's that is
That's a big
Uh,
3, my friend.
it's a
I passed
seven
it
again.
wonderfully.
Is it equal or lesser, or does it have to be lower then?
Less than, or equal to, or less than.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I rolled my wisdom.
all right.
Okay.
So Ox got a 3. Anybody get below a 3? A 3 or
oh
below?
no, not below 3. I got a
Okay.
5.
All right, Ox, give me a D100 roll.
Alrighty. That is 38.
Very good.
You did remember to roll for princess, right, Bill?
Oh, do I
why.
get to roll for princess?
He said give her a wisdom saving throw. He didn't say exclude princess.
You know it's bad if she goes running out of the doors yelping.
Yeah, for sure. She's quite wise. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be the only survivor of this.
No, probably no. Princess and Poppy will be the
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because
I've
Poppy
got
will just be
plot-
stoned the whole time, and then when Clover finally dies in the TPK, last one to die, we'll drop Poppy. The necklace will come off. She'll come to life. It'll be great. Like yeah. For sure.
Another D100 roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I don't like rolling on a roll.
That is 22.
Her next hit single will be Death Dog.
Can't wait to dye Princess's hair black and paint her nails. And stuff.
Give her like the hair hanging down over
Hell
the eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like dark or whatever.
That's what every man wants. Big titty goth dog.
That's going back to that conversation about.
Yeah, I think that's a broad assumption for all
Yeah.
men. Like I don't know. Like yeah, for sure.
So as you're having a discussion, you notice like out of the corner of your eye behind one of the cat faces that has been broken, and there's like a little bit of rock. You see a bottle.
Okay.
Like it's almost like it's like a shelf. It's like sitting there.
Do we have a thief in the party? Is anybody roguish, thiefish? Can you take the necklace off Poppy so that we can see if look, Clover, there's a bottle over there, but here's the thing, neither you nor I want to go grab it, so why don't we pull the necklace off of Poppy and let her check for traps, and then we can see what it is.
I'm gonna lift up Poppy, Peter, and I'm gonna face her head towards it and push it towards the bottle.
Oh jeez.
I can do that. I'm good at that.
Oh, are you how do I say this politely? Are you dexterous and
Do you cut person?
sleight of hand? Like
Does he know his way around the bottle?
Well,
do
Maybe-
you carry thieves' tools?
Maybe
Uh,
good at hiding in shadows, climbing
well,
walls.
no, but I used to be the only one to find the gopher holes around the farm, so I got good at detecting those. I mean, this is no different, right?
Good enough for me. Go for it.
It's a little.
You got it.
No. It's a little different, Jinly.
You're on it, kid. Good luck.
Perhaps as the expert. And he'll pull the necklace off Poppy as her head's
Thank
pointed
you.
at the thing.
Thank you.
The necklace comes
Poppy's
off, and
missing
Poppy
teeth.
has transformed.
And
as
Poppy
you are
just
being
sort of
carried.
Poppy just kind of like bent her body. Just
I'm
picture her
holding
body
Poppy by
bending
the leg, so
over.
she's like gonna bang her head into the ground or
It's
something.
like- It's like a pool noodle, just.
So she slowly gets up to her feet. She's like, "Oh, there was darkness all around me, piercing
I
black.
stared into the
my
abyss,
heart."
and it stared back.
All right, I think we should put the necklace back on.
Poppy, are you ready to go to work?
Everything was so cool. It was black and stuff.
Okay, so but
You
listen,
might have a chance
Poppy,
to die.
Poppy, listen. There's a bottle back there on the wall. I think it might be absinthe. Like really, it's like that's just kind of like super cool, right? So you
Yeah.
should go check to see if there's traps and see exactly what that bottle is.
All right, I will do exactly that.
You look back on like the shelf, and there's part of a etched in cat face that's been broken off, and it's like wedged in behind it. The bottle is it's glass. It's got a little cork top, and it's kind of separated. It's like light. There's a light green liquid, and at the bottom looks like yellow slime.
I'd shake it up
Yeah. Okay.
and then pop the cork
All right.
and then take a swig.
All right. Down the hatch.
All right, I observe.
It tastes kind of bitter, earthy.
Poisony.
Ocean of
Whoa.
Zion strength, cloud Zion strength.
Well, if it's earthy, it would be like a
Uh,
stone or a hill giant, right?
you may want to sip of this, Jinli, since you've been stuck in that rock for so long. And I hand him the bottle.
Okay. Yeah, there's enough for like one more person to swig.
takes a big whiff. Does it seem off?
Oh yeah.
I'm good. I'll let you have it.
I am actively sort of jaw agape, staring at Poppy after what she has just done. Do I notice any physical change within her at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Perhaps it's best if we save it for later.
Yeah. Just wait for the onset time.
How do you feel, Poppy?
Feel like death has embraced me, and blackness has pierced my heart.
Oh God, please tell me I have a dagger. Do I have a dagger? I do. Okay, so I literally hand Poppy my dagger, and I'm like, here, just go cut yourself in the corner or something right now.
They say from now on we only ask Poppy yes or no questions.
Darkness encompassing me, all that I see, absolute power. Well, should we continue
Thanks.
then?
And I like take the dagger and walk into the other room.
The only other room is basically a wall that's kind of collapsed, and it leads to there's like a tunnel.
Is there anything else in the alcove where the bottle was? Or
no.
Okay.
No matter
Perhaps,
how many investigation
this
checks
way?
we make.
So Poppy, give me a dex roll as you are headed into the other room to do whatever.
Yeah, whatever. That's exactly what she's gonna do.
Whatever. I'm out of here.
I was gonna, but now it's taking too much effort.
I rolled under. Yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, so you maneuver through these rocks and stuff, and start heading down this passageway of it's just like stone and there's some cobwebs.
This looks like my bedroom, I would say to an audience of none.
And then she pulls out her ukulele and starts playing some Blink 182 Spiders.
Poppy's secret shame.
Is there anything of note in this room other than the cobwebs?
There's like some scrape marks along the wall, and it gets narrower as you continue to walk down, and there's some more cobwebs in the corner, and then there's some steps that lead down into another room, but it's fairly dark in there.
I just had a thought. You know how the dwarf said there is a minotaur about, and the wall is very broken. I can not think of anything else that would break walls.
Ginley.
That's what I said. The dwarf.
Perhaps the Minotaur went through and they collapsed the wall to trap it in there.
I'm thinking more the Minotaur realized he had no other way to go and broke the wall.
Well, either way, the wall appears to be our only recourse and the only way out of here as well.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. The Minotaur was like, oh, hell, I want out of this place, and found a way.
Merrick, what do you have in your spell book? And don't try to pretend like you don't have one. That can sort of transmute rock to mud, or what do you got, buddy?
So I can make the rocks go to sleep. That is all.
Have you met very many awake rocks before?
No, the spell has a 100% success rate.
If the rocks fall asleep, would that possibly cause a greater cave-in, though, depending on which rocks fall asleep?
Well, as long as it's not like a load-bearing wall that I put to sleep, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably what happened here, actually. I think somebody cast sleep on this wall. It was obviously structural, and it just collapsed, right?
Ginley, you're a dwarf. Like, your people mine and stuff? Like, what
Oh,
can
man.
you like? I don't mean it. Okay, I don't mean it that way. I just I'm just saying. Do you have any ability to sort of tell if these walls are stable, if they're not, if we can get through somehow?
Or do you remember the wall being intact when you were not stoned?
Will you please now go ahead and report him to HR of any adventurer guild so they don't know he's a huge racist?
A dwarfist.
I might be able to check to see if this is like intended. Like if this is in fact like an item of construction, or like I might be able to check like whether or not it is a load bearing thing.
Okay, can you have a look?
Of course.
Art and art.
So I'm gonna do my detect construction trick. Is it like 1 or 2? Because I get a 2 is 6 chance. So am I looking for like 1 or 2? Or
Yeah, it's low. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2 on the die.
Yeah, that was a 6. It's tough to tell. We never had these sorts of things at the farm.
Peter, can I like if I go up to sort of all of the stone, do I smell, do I detect fresh air coming through? Do I feel any sort of wind? Does it feel like anything is coming through?
The big hole, you mean the place where Poppy walked through?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of air moving through, yeah.
All right. So it goes deeper. There's something down there. Shall we just enter and make sure Poppy's okay?
Well, I have not to say we hear any screams, but something tells me Poppy would
might
not
embrace
scream
it.
as a
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Right. Take me into your dark embrace, my dark night. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think Poppy's doing it all for show. Like I think she's in there probably crying or something like softly to herself, and because she was scared by the experience but doesn't want us to know. But anyway, yeah, after you, Ox, I'm right behind you.
I'm just gonna push on through. I don't care.
All right, so if you who is going first through
well, Clover said she pushed on through. I was gonna say Ox was the first one to go, but he he literally got to the side to let Clover go through. Go ahead, Clover.
Okay, Clover, dex roll.
Okay. That is my dex score right there.
That's
okay. So you maneuver through, moving around the rocks and careful not to hit the side of this damaged wall, and make your way into the passageway.
Well, it seems legit.
Yes, I do not see a problem.
I'll walk on past and try to find Poppy.
Yeah, Gringle will follow.
All right, give me a dex roll, Gringle.
Oh boy. That is dex. That is a 16. I have a 14.
Okay. So as Gringle goes through, he kind of slips and hits the side of the wall, and some of the rocks come down. You take 2 damage.
Oh, it's so blue. Oh.
This is how I die.
For those of you with 1 hit point, you may want to pay attention to how much
me.
damage Gringle just took. So right.
No, that's how I die. All right, who's next?
Ox will go. Actually, Ox is going to yell out first to Poppy. Are you there? If you don't answer, I'll force you to listen to Top 40 Radio.
Yeah,
I'm walking on sunshine.
My flesh vessel is here. Yes.
Ox will go through.
Can I provide assistance by using like my pizza spatula to try and avoid letting rocks fall on someone's head?
Yeah. Give me
just kind of like
next
deflect
roll.
them to the side, you know?
Just like dish them up and
yeah.
That is a nat 20 for Ox.
Oh no.
Going through, which is not a good thing because I wanted to roll under. So yeah, right.
Let's see how much.
Give me a strength roll.
Strength?
Oh, you should be fine.
Oh, that's
That's
Easy.
you.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
No,
seven.
no, no. For I'm
Wait.
sorry. That's for Gringle.
Gringle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
gotcha,
easy.
okay.
I got a 7 and I have a 16.
Okay, you take 1 hit point of damage as a bunch of
Shit.
rocks fall, but Gringle's
Rocks fall,
able
no
to.
one dies.
He's able to knock them away from you,
Okay.
and like the
perfect.
whole side of the wall just kind of collapses.
You're not hit by the rocks. You're hit by Gringle knocking them away.
Bang.
All right. Well, I'm Ox is kind of my meat shield, so I guess I'm going next.
You could like jump for it.
Did the hole get bigger when?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Do I still have to make the roll?
Yeah. You still gotta make a roll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did I ever mention that I'm kind of like very skinny and I can just slither like a snake?
Oh yeah.
I mentioned I can wild shape.
Did I
All
ever
right.
tell you I'm immune
So
to
my
rocks?
next character.
You just kind of you move through. You slip and fall on the rocks. You don't take any damage. Most of the wall is falling down anyway.
Okay, when I like slip and fall, I just sort of like immediately like shriek and try to cover myself. But then when I realize I'm still alive, I just clear my throat, dust myself off, and just pretend like that didn't happen.
Well, Ox did save you because he knocked most of the wall down.
Yeah,
That's
and Ox,
why I follow him.
and Ox looks back at you when you sort of shriek, and he's like, "What?" Yeah, it's okay.
That was when
Fine.
whistling
Yeah.
through the tunnel. It was weird. Like after you knocked the stones down, it did that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you
for
woke
sure.
them. So,
For sure.
Perhaps there are harpies nearby.
Yeah, maybe we should be careful.
Oh, it was probably Princess yelping. That's got to be what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the
What about
echo. Made it sound like it was
Princess's
coming
pectoral?
from me.
Oh my God. Yeah, please tell me Princess is okay, right? Like Ox covered her with like he really, yeah.
Instead
for
of
sure.
you taking the 1 damage, Princess took the 1 damage. She
No.
saved you.
That is not true.
Princess sticks her head out and surveys the scene. She looks at you approvingly.
Nice. Okay.
Aw.
Good deal.
So we go back to Poppy as it's just a dark room and there's some steps. You can't really see anything in here. You have any kind of light source or?
I have a
no.
lantern.
She likes the darkness.
Just
Yeah,
her,
I'm sort of
just
just skulking
her
around.
black light and her e-cigarette. Like,
I'm making a point to make sure I'm always aiming the lantern towards Poppy.
Yeah, I'm just skulking around in this room. I've got infravision, so my eyes are glowing red. As I'm sitting. in the
Okay, so you can
corner.
kind of see in this dark room.
Yeah.
So you see, well, you would know this absolutely. These are 4 coffins. They are they're made of stone. They're cracked and broken. They've got some writing on them, and you can hear a distinct noise of like crunching, like bone.
oh shit.
Damn. I love this aesthetic in here. And I walk up to one of the coffins and knock on it.
Dude,
All right,
what's up,
that's when we
girl?
roll initiative.
Oh,
Poppy's moving in.
Yep.
Taking that necklace off.
Poppy's probably switching sides, just so you guys know. Like, so
Heel turn.
We actually had that on
All right,
Monday. where one of
it'll be the
characters betrayed
D6.
us.
One person will roll, and we shall begin.
Oh, that's right.
who's got the best decks?
I have
that's high.
14. So plus something.
14's plus 0, I think.
Is it plus 0? I don't know. It's 14.
I'm straight on flat, so
Well,
Same.
yeah, we know that you're a man. It makes sense.
I'll take it. I'll take the dex. It's just a D6, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. 7.
Yeah, you're up. You guys are up first. So I'm going to attempt to do the order that you're supposed to go. So if you're gonna, if you have a spell, you need to declare the spell now. And
He's a very quiet
You're
wizard. He
muted.
doesn't speak. No verbal components.
I think unless Merrick is going to do his spell.
it should be declare spell, move.
Yeah, it's melee
missile,
movement,
and
yep.
then melee. Yeah.
Yep, movement, missile attacks,
And then melee.
And then melee. Yep.
Yep.
So if anybody has like range, but right now Poppy's the only one in this room. So I'm going to say that pretty much you would have to all get into the room first, and
Well,
you could use a missile attack if you wish.
And Poppy's wet dream is about to come through because like she's about to be attacked by 4 vampires or ghouls or
Cool.
some undead.
It's like,
thing.
oh no, I'm caught by surprise and totally flat-footed.
Oh no.
What will I
Oh,
ever
no.
do? Oh no, my armor has fallen off.
Yeah.
Skeleton, what are you doing?
Dave,
no.
flat-footed, Dave, your addition is showing again,
Yeah,
buddy.
I
Like, yeah, right.
There's too many of them
Pathfinder for
swirling
you.
around. So
I'm gonna head into the room and I'm gonna say, Poppy, have you killed yourself yet?
Can you see in the room?
I cannot.
Okay.
Ox is
You do
blind as
hear
hell,
a
too.
crunching. You do hear a crunching noise.
Poppy, are
Poppy
you being
says,
eaten?
I wish.
You mind turning on the light so I can see?
No, I like it in here like this. And are you gonna go first, or am I gonna go first?
I can only do my movement to get into the room.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Okay,
room
all
now.
right.
Poppy,
Well,
you're gonna die, and at this point, you deserve it. All right. Yeah, right.
And
What they
after
say,
that
if this
great
coffin's
song,
knocking, don't bother rocking.
I'm gonna I don't want there to be like a zombie because zombies aren't cool. If it's a vampire, that's cool. So I'm gonna like hide in the shadows in the room, and if a vampire comes out, I'll reveal myself.
But only if it's an Anne Rice
Hey.
style vampire. Like yeah, right. Like
so
yeah.
that's a D6 roll, right? Hide in shadows, or no percentage?
I have no idea.
Hide in
just
I
says-
shadows.
think it's percentage.
Hide in shadows is a percentage roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, percentage. Here we
And you
go.
want that percentage number or under.
Yeah, really, and it's a really bad. at
Yeah, if you're first level-
Like, yeah, I think it's like 15%. Like
Well,
so,
Poppy's
yeah.
level 4
Are you a
now.
thief?
Oh, yeah, I'm a thief. Yeah.
All right, what'd you roll?
Oh, hang on, give me a sec.
Roll dice.
Roll
jeez.
low, Poppy.
33.
That's
Okay.
a fail.
You have found some shadows to hide in.
Really? What is
However well that is, I don't know. But you found something.
I gotcha.
So the person with infravision is trying to find shadows.
It's not easy.
Her
Yeah.
whole her life's goal is to find Shadow. All right,
That's
like I mean,
true.
come on, like
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I've
Why
got
is
good
he
news.
squatting
Ever
down
seen
in
a
the
shadow?
corner?
I mean, there's no light sources in this room. It's all shadow.
All right, so Clover is you are on the steps looking. You can hear the noise.
I got as far as I could into the room. Which
yeah.
probably isn't much.
Poppy is hiding in a shadow that she
At
has
night.
located. What else? What's the rest of you guys doing?
Ox is going to light a torch. He's going to
Oh,
light.
I
He's
was gonna say
light
I'm gonna light my lantern.
Okay.
and I'm gonna yell to Gringle, ready your croissant.
No.
Okay. So the room is sufficiently lit now. There are 4 coffins, stone coffins in here, broken. Pieces of them are missing. There's a top missing to one of them. And as the light comes in, you can see these 2 hideous, gaunt creatures. Their flesh is kind of like coming off of them. And one is chewing on something. The other one has got looks like a femur or something that's got actually looks like flesh, and it doesn't look like it's old, at least like gnawing on it. They both kind of look up as they see the light. They kind of block a little bit, and you can see them like smelling. There is a certain stench that starts to fill the room of just like rotting flesh.
Please don't be
It
whites.
would,
Please
uh,
don't be whites. Please don't be whites. We got shamblers, boys.
Gringle,
would,
you can do something.
Yes, it would appear that it is the other siblings of the clan or whatever that came in before. But can I get to them?
If you could throw a, you could
I
throw.
can throw a
Throw a
croissant.
croissant.
Go for it.
I'm gonna
Throw
throw a
it as a
croissant.
missile weapon.
Can I
Yeah.
like
so
toss
the-
it up in the air and hit it with the spatula thing?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. That is a, I don't know if you're trying to roll high or low, but that's an 8 and I have no bonuses.
And there's like a clank ping sound.
Yeah, it hits off the side of the wall, breaking off some of the rock here in this room.
It's all clay.
Bingo, be careful. Think about the structural integrity of this building before you throw croissants.
So one of the creatures sniffs, and I believe that's everyone. Is that everybody, or is Ginley left, right?
Ginley still has to go through.
Okay, yeah, Ginley. When you come up to the room, that's what you see. You see that there are two hideous creatures in here, and now it's well lit.
So Ginley actually was like, he followed, but I never made a check. Like I never followed through.
You can make a dex check. You don't have to worry about taking any damage unless you fail spectacularly.
Also, why would you ever remind the DM of that? Like what? Like
I like to play by the rules.
Oh, jeez.
I play
Okay.
by the rules.
What what would you define as fail spectacularly? Because I didn't actually say what my roll was.
If you had rolled a 20.
Okay.
Okay,
I didn't roll
rolled
a
a
20, but
20.
I rolled pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I roll a 10, which is
Okay.
a fail for me.
Okay, you kind of stumble on the rocks. You're glad everybody's in front of you because it would have been embarrassing, but you were stoned for who knows how long, so there's a good excuse.
Well, they never have to see my -1 dex.
Always tough when you play the game stoned.
I prefer it. Like anyway, that's
So yeah, I'll get in. I would get into the room, readying my battle axe.
Okay. Yeah, you will be ready next time. As one will come after Poppy, who is hiding
in shadows.
And oh yeah, here come the rolls.
No, Poppy, you can't die to it. It's a loser. It's not cool.
So
Can I ask a question without metagaming though? Like, are we all standing around and we can all clearly see Poppy just sort of like
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Yeah.
I am LARPing. I'm invisible.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
The zombie comes up and is like, I see, and you're like, nah, I'm doing this thing.
Zombie doesn't even see her. Zombie's like,
a 19 hits though.
That definitely does.
oh, we're making these numbers up now.
Oh yeah. 4 damage.
I'm dead.
Oh, come on! I don't want Poppy to die. Like,
no, that's what she wants.
That's
Poppy
the reason
doesn't
we
die.
don't want her to die.
I would have a save versus paralysis, but
I should have kept her as a stone and used her as a
Damn
weapon.
it.
you see this creature run up as Poppy is just, almost looks like he's embracing it. Just
I
like,
wanted
Yeah.
Poppy's.
Any last words, Poppy? Any
rendition
last
of-
lyrics?
I say, Cthulhu, take me.
Oh, she's
says
never
no.
read Call of Cthulhu.
She's never read the books. She just knows the memes. Bingo, that's your fault. You're the one who removed the
all right,
necklace.
the other creature kind of like hides behind one of the coffins and like ducks out of view.
You're not very good at that, are you? Oh, well.
I don't know. I can't duck out of you. It's better than Poppy was.
True.
It says the position in the corner did not pan out.
All right, we'll roll initiative as we start all over again.
I'll do initiative. I'll execute initiative 66. So that is 6.
All right, you're up first. Any spells to declare? If not, we go to movement, missile attacks, spellcasting, melee attacks.
Ox did not get a turn last round though.
Your turn was kind of like getting
Lighting the
into the
torch?
room all the
Okay.
way down the passage and turning the light on. So
Okay. Yep.
I'm not going to move, but I do actually have a crossbow.
okay.
So when we get to missile attacks, although I don't know what the damage is on the crossbow.
Well, I have enough movement to get into range of one of these guys.
I think it's a D6, isn't it?
For the crossbow, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because movement is more like retreat.
Well, move forward or move back, but movement always comes first. So if
Okay.
someone is just moving and not attacking, they always get to
Go-
go first.
okay.
So yeah, right.
But if they are moving and attacking, then they'd fall to the end.
It depends on the type of attack, right? Like, so
Okay.
you get 5
using a
feet. You get 5 feet of movement and still being able to attack. If it's a melee attack, it's going to go last. If it's a missile attack, like someone can move forward and fire. A missile.
Okay. So,
Right.
I'll go last probably then.
all right, missile attack. So the one that just bit into Poppy is plain as day. You can see that one.
All right. Anyone else using a missile attack, or is it just me?
Not me.
Okay. All right.
I am Conan style, like two-handed
Same.
sword over my head, spinning, avenging Poppy's death.
See, I'm silently, like under my breath, thanking the creature for.
I'm keeping my head a bit low so I don't get my head cut off by the fact he's swinging the sword above his head, just twirling it.
Okay, that's I rolled a 15. I don't get any bonuses or anything, but that's what I got on the die.
15, that just misses. It's streaks. Give me a percentage roll.
Oh,
45.
it deflects off the wall that you shot at behind the zombie.
And it just comes right back, dealing me 1 point of damage.
Right. Dealing you 0.75 hit points of damage.
It shoots. It just misses the Poppy.
Oh, good call. Yeah, right. Yep.
Oh,
Because you're firing into, yeah, right.
but I thought Poppy was dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But she's
then I was
not.
like,
You can still hit. She might be like, Peter might actually be playing zombies the way they should be, which is
Yeah,
like
where they turn.
people come back like as a zombie.
Oh.
What makes the reason zombies are not frightening in D&D is because that's the one scary thing about zombies. Like if you take
wait,
that away,
so I could have shot Poppy and be doing it for the best interest of the party.
yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
I know what I'm doing next round.
Doesn't she count as restrained if the zombies still got her in some degree or other?
I don't know. Are they still in their dark embrace? Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The ecstasy of death.
The undead Poppy just starts Frenching the other zombies.
I'm helping, guys. Like,
You don't have to roll up a new character.
Oh, that would be. Oh my god, it would be super cool if undead Poppy. Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad now. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah,
Now
I'm
it's
not
even
sad
worse for
anymore.
Poppy. She can't actually die any longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be like the worst thing that could happen. So
The
now I'm
ultimate
conflicted.
to hell.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, we
Gringle,
do.
Clover, and Ginley all have the same plan, which is move forward and
Yeah,
whack.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to move up and whack the zombie, which I can see standing next to Poppy. Careful
Oh,
not
yeah.
to hit Poppy,
Okay,
if I can.
you can.
19 with my +2 for my
That's a hit.
longsword strike.
Boys.
Longsword deals a D8 damage. And I have more damage from that as well. And 8 points of damage.
You cut into it, and big chunks of its flesh come off.
Zombies are stupid. Team Jacob, bitch.
I will do the same thing with my spatula. That is 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
is it a spatula albert?
Spatula, a spatula arm.
Yeah, right.
Bachelor.
A spatulave.
The spatulave. Yeah, I love that.
Bachelor below.
Spatulave beer.
All right, who's next?
And
Ox is up. I'm doing a melee, so Ox will seriously rush forward Conan style and say,
Yep.
Poppy, no! And that is a 15.
Just misses.
Okay, well, unfortunately, sorry, Poppy. I tried to have. So he's like, Poppy, no, and like trips on a stone and kind of like fall, rushes.
Trips on Poppy's corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
Poppy, get to the afterlife.
Yeah. She's wearing. I'm assuming she's wearing one of those like big, long, black like crucifix sort of rosary things, like and it's hanging down to the ground, and so yeah, Ox just kind of gets caught up in it, trips, and yeah, right. What are you gonna do? So,
and Jinli's gonna follow suit, raising his battle axe about shoulder height, and going for a swing.
You're already better to your battle axe than your father ever was to you.
And that's a miss. It's a 7.
Okay. All right.
As it bites, it bites into the floor.
Ox looks at Jinli. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. As he's sort of like,
You've been
looking
frozen
down-
in stone
he's
for a long
looking
time.
down at his two-handed sword, like, how could you have betrayed me like
You've been
this?
under a lot of stress. You've been working a lot of overtime.
Gringle got his spatula stuck in the ceiling.
This wouldn't happen if Princess hadn't yelped every time someone did an attack roll.
All right. Is that everybody?
Everybody except
except for
Undead
Zombie
Poppy.
Oh, she goes on their turn now.
I told you she was going to switch sides. I told you.
You did. You called it.
You called it, yeah.
Instead of being Poppy the coffin, she could be Poppy from the coffin.
Mm-hmm. He's still Poppy from the block, like, so. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we
Sweet name,
discover
Lil
her
Poppin'.
past is like a pop singer.
They call her Lil Poppin now.
So Gringle, Clover, Ginley, and
Undead Poppy.
Ox are all up and attacking this guy, right?
Yep.
All right. First attack will be
The only one who's back is Merrick.
Yeah.
So
everyone except
Gringle,
Merrick.
it lashes out at you.
17 AC.
He doesn't like croissants.
17.
Oh, that hits.
Three damage.
Oh, I'm still alive. I look pretty messed up, but I'm still alive.
Give me a D.
Uh-oh.
Give me a save versus paralysis.
Jesus.
Boy.
Quick, eat a croissant.
Quick. Are you trying to roll under or over those?
That number you have to roll over.
Wouldn't eating the
Over?
croissant be
Oh,
like taking a cyanide capsule?
I failed awfully then with a 3.
For,
I needed
yeah, for a
14.
saving throw, you want to roll over. Yeah.
Yeah, I failed awful.
All right. It whips around.
Does this thing get multiple attacks?
Undead fiend.
Well,
Ox. It whips around to Ox and will attack him
oh
with,
no.
with a claw. That's a 5. That is a miss.
That is totally a miss. Yes, sir.
One more attack for it. Ginley. It attempts to bite you.
Oh shit.
The only one who
gross.
hit it, and it's just ignoring me.
Don't go undead, Ginley, don't go undead, man.
17.
Come on.
Oh no. Yeah. 17 max damage.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
What's max damage?
that's like max damage is like 2, right?
8.
No, it's like 8. Yeah,
8.
right.
Man. So is a 17.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. And Jinli's down.
No, Ginley's dead. There is no down in this game.
Like Jinli is dead.
right.
Is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
Well, I think we failed that quest.
Oh, the father might
So
still
when the
have to
next
use
wave
all
of brand new adventurers just so
Yeah.
happens to walk into this,
A red X appears above his head now.
I liked Ginley and Poppy. Like, I don't like.
the-
I
No,
like-
you don't.
I like
Damn
Ginley.
it. All right.
I would have liked Poppy,
Oh,
but
wait.
then she wouldn't be happy with me.
Ox is literally. I'm watching to see if cards appear on Ginley and or Poppy because I'm obsessed with these fucking death cards. So yeah.
Gotta get the play set.
Yeah.
So
right,
we got new initiative roll for those who are still among the living.
Oh, okay. Whoever's alive, who has the best initiative?
Well,
I
it's
have a
you or
dex of
Merrick, I've
10.
already rolled.
We
Oh,
have the same.
Bingle.
I have a non-negative is straight roll.
Yeah, I just same here.
Same here. So it's you,
Uh,
Clover.
I've already rolled though.
Oh, okay. Well, so what? If you have the better initiative, then roll again.
I'll tell you what. I'm not in melee. I'll roll for it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's your fault if we all die.
It's gonna be my fault because I just rolled a 1.
Good for
Okay.
you.
So this is when I reveal that I'm with the zombies all along.
This is when you reveal that you were actually Poppy's promoter and or / manager.
Yeah.
And yeah,
This is a
right.
publicity stunt to
Yeah.
promote her new album.
Just
Exactly.
fell
You
over
get
everyone's
their-
shoulder.
Denied the grave.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need that link to the random character generator.
Yeah, where's that link?
All right, so here we go. So I'll roll randomly, see who this thing attacks. Ox coming after you
I got it. I'll take
with the
it.
claw. That's a 19.
That's
Ugh.
clearly a freaking hit. Yep.
4 damage.
Oh, Ox has 1 left, guys. Ox, I'm still standing. That's
Give
1
me
hit point
save
strong.
versus paralysis.
All right, save.
Oh,
versus
crap.
paralysis. I got this. I got this. That's an 18. That is
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
a save. Yep, for sure.
All right.
So Clover and I are the only ones in this. Oh no, yeah, Clover and I are the only ones in this room right now that aren't dead or paralyzed.
No, Ox made it safe.
Ox is fine.
I made
The
my
next
They
save.
made it
attack.
safe. Okay, yeah, that's right.
I
Our
have
next
just as
attack-
many hit points as you, buddy.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah, right.
Your usefulness as a meat shield is running out.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The next attack is Gringle.
Uh-oh.
17 AC.
Gringle, do some stuff.
I'm paralyzed.
But you're paralyzed. So
Yeah.
it just are you wearing armor?
Yeah, I'm wearing plate mail.
So it just it claws at your armor and just clangs off of it. Because you're unable to move even without your deck, even with taking off your decks. It wouldn't hit.
Someone put the necklace on. One of us has to survive. Like,
Ox coming after you.
okay, all right.
No.
This is
got
the
this.
bite. This is the bad one.
What do you got? What do you got?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'm
That's
good.
a hit.
Attempts to bite.
Yeah.
You guys are up.
So,
Missile attacks first.
All right.
Go ahead, fire into the melee fray
Yeah,
here.
just stay away from Ox, Merrick. I only have 1 hit point, buddy. Just remember that. Like, yeah. You don't have a goddamn spell.
I have sleep. I have sleep because that's usually a good first level spell.
Not versus undead.
Well, I didn't think we'd be fighting undead, and I only got 1 spell.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So yeah, I will. Oh, God damn. Does Poppy look like she's stirring or at all?
No.
Can I pretend that she is?
I'm resisting.
It's coming right for me. All right, I'll take a shot.
Please don't miss badly.
It's not up to me now, is it?
It's the dice gods.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, so it's a D6. I rolled a 6.
Max damage. It was a crossbow or
Crossbow.
yeah, shoots like you can see it sticking out of it. A bunch of its guts and stuff just kind of cascade onto the floor with a big splat.
Ugh.
Cries out is a horror. More of that stench fills the room.
Well, I did my
Nicely
part.
done, Merrick.
It's still up.
I'd
Oh,
like to
Jesus.
whack.
God damn. All right. Well, it was nice knowing you.
I'm gonna whack. I'm gonna try and protect Ox.
Come on, Clover.
Well, I do. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I think that was the magic number because 2 of us missed on a 15.
I'm so happy I have that bonus. That is for 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you hack it
Vicious.
wide ass open. It like splits it in 2 and just kind of splats everywhere. Those of you who are not dead can give me a save versus poison.
Oh
All right.
no.
So Ox
Ooh.
literally is standing there and does this. Like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Merrick, you don't need to. You're not
I
close
would-
Oh,
enough.
I'm good.
I would say Gringle is still paralyzed, so he probably took that all in the face.
Did you say I didn't have to make the roll?
Oh, I
Merrick does
passed
not
my
need
save.
to. No.
Oh, okay, good, because I would have failed.
You're
Ox
not
rolled,
right.
Ox rolled a 16, and
Okay.
my save is 14, so
You're
I'm
good,
good.
all right.
Yep.
I
yep,
got a
yep.
14 and I'm 12.
I finally got a natural 20 for something in this game.
Okay. Yep. All right.
When,
So
when
yeah,
it's beneficial.
this horrible stench, just you guys were able to withstand it. And as you turn your lights, your lanterns around, you don't see anything else in the room.
All right, so this looks like a good place to rest for about a month.
Did you see that zombie duck behind the other thing?
Yeah, there were 2 of them, weren't there?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
were two.
You don't
Ox's-
see the other one.
Ox is legitimately bleeding out. Like, I mean, like his carotid artery has been ripped from his neck. He's bleeding out. But he kind of half limps and grunts his way over. And I'm checking the bodies. I want to see if there are death cards on these freaking bodies.
I want to see if Poppy will just jump onto where the arteries cut and start sucking the blood out to try and keep him alive.
Yeah, it's like a snake bite.
Yeah.
So as who are you going over to?
I'm going to go to Jinli first.
So you go over to Jinli and start searching for a card.
Yeah.
You see Jinli's eyes open and look at you. Jinli, go
Ah,
ahead.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. They're coming
See-
back to life. They're
See, I
coming back
should
to
have
life.
taken that turn to shoot Poppy in the head like I was going to.
Do I get can I get a surprise round, or is this going to be straight initiative?
I mean, is Jinli hostile or not? Who knows?
Oh, I don't
Looks
know.
hostile.
Yeah, that's well.
What would-
Ox is going to jump back. Like if I legitimately jump back and probably piss his armor, right? Like you guys just kind of hear. This little bit-
princess.
Yeah, for sure.
So as someone who's totally not a necromancer, what would I know about these types of creatures?
The creatures that you fought?
Yeah, like do they create more of their kind, or do they need to be created by a spellcaster?
Okay.
What kind of spellcaster, Merrick?
So you could give me
I can't do it. I'm not a necromancer.
Yeah.
you could give me an intelligence or a wisdom roll, whichever you think. An
Okay,
ability.
I'll go with intelligence because that's a 14.
Enchantment wizard. is
Okay,
what's
yeah, I rolled a
needed.
6, so that's under.
Okay. As you kind of get into the room and look at the creature that you have killed, you realize that this is a ghast.
Oh,
I should have known.
And usually they consume their victims, but there is the chance that if they don't consume them soon enough, they become like undead zombie-like creatures.
okay, yeah, Ox, he's
It's
not
the
on our
smell.
side.
It's the smell. Like,
Is,
yeah, for sure. It's the
is
smell.
Gringo
I should have
still-
known. God damn it! I should have
Is
known. from
Gringle
the
still
smell.
paralyzed?
Oh shit!
Just roll up a new character.
Sorry, Gringle. I forgot about you. I pissed myself because Jinli just came back to life. I'm like, what?
Not to life.
The afterlife.
Unlike.
Where am I?
I kind of imagine Poppy just like sort of this smile spreading across Poppy's face, like finally.
And Jinli's gonna start getting up.
No, stay where you are, Jinli. Dude,
Oh no!
don't stay where you are.
We gotta
Don't
go.
stay where
We
you
got-
are.
We gotta go.
You just know you're dead. You gotta
No.
stay. You
Wait.
should just stay right there.
No.
These zombie things don't normally talk, right?
Dude.
As
Ghasts don't
not a
normally.
necromancer,
Yeah.
based on my knowledge roll.
Usually there's not a lot of communication between you and a zombie, correct?
Yeah.
They don't
Diddly
put together
buddy.
sentences together.
How you feeling, buddy? Like you look a little pale.
Do
Hungry?
you want to eat some brain?
Also, there's a really bad smell coming off of you. You might want to consider switching deodorant. Like
Yeah.
right.
Old Spice. It's the way to go.
Do you have any food?
Clover, can you hand Jinli your mirror just so he can have a look at himself?
I don't have a mirror. I have a flint and steel, and I was using the metal.
Okay, well, can you hand him the steel? Jinli, you should really see yourself, buddy.
Look,
I'll just
Jinli,
sort
You're
of
not looking
with
well.
your undead eyes.
I'll start kicking Poppy's body closer to Jinli if he's hungry.
You see Poppy's eyes open up.
Okay, this is this is not good. So, crossbow.
Okay, Merrick, here's the thing. Look, man, I know we're buddies. I know, but like, you got to stop this. If this is you, you got to stop it. I mean, yeah, we all believe. Okay, you're not an necromancer.
No, I read about
seriously,
this
you
in a
gotta stop it.
magazine that at the grocery store, not through years of dedicated study. I just glanced at an article, but
look, man, I need you to promise me right now, and not one of those promises like sort of that we made to Poppy that we would protect her life, like a real promise, right? This isn't you.
No, this isn't me. I swear this isn't me yet, at all. Yet.
Okay.
No, yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, because this is weird, right?
Yeah, this isn't right. I don't like this.
I mean, if you can make these folks come back to life, can't you make poor Gringle not a statue anymore? I don't understand what's going on. I just all I wanted to do was build some barrels, and then the thing burnt down, and I lost my job, and I'm here, and I don't even know how the hell I got here anymore, man. But this just isn't cool. So just make it stop, Merrick.
Ox. This is really not a good look on you. I didn't do this. Okay, but something bad is happening.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to take them out back and show them the pretty flowers.
About the bunnies.
Is there food out back?
What do you define as food?
He doesn't seem dangerous, Merrick. Right?
I don't know. This is not good. We saw him get his throat ripped out by one of these things, and now he's up and asking for food. And these things like to eat people.
I just
I like to
taste for something fresh.
How fresh? Cooked? Tartar?
Can I go over to Gringle's party and pull
and
out
grab a
the
croissant?
Oh, he said fresh though.
Well, also, I was gonna say the croissants are stoned, but it's not like it really matters. Right?
I could go for some fresh meat.
Okay, all right.
All right,
okay,
you know what?
all right. Yeah, okay, all right.
Actually, if you turn around and look behind you, there's a whole aisle of fresh meat.
Go get really close to Poppy.
As I load my crossbow.
You and Poppy stand next to each other. Actually, you know what? Stand back to back. I want to see who's taller. Stand back to back. Yeah.
You don't have any cow, do you? That was my favorite.
Oh, well, see. All right, there we go. That's not bad.
We don't, but what would your next thing be? Pork?
Pig, pork, yeah. We had that at the farm. That was good.
Okay.
And your third choice?
All right, so is
Peasants?
And when Clover says your third choice, Ox sort of tucks Princess down and makes sure that she's very, very hidden in his sack. So yeah.
Well,
so can I actually examine Gimli?
If he lets you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need to perform a few tests.
Okay.
Intelligence check or wisdom check.
Just tell me what tests you know.
So I'm looking for a pulse, a heartbeat.
Nope. Pretty obvious. Nope.
Okay.
Well, I think the massive his missing larynx is probably the first clue.
No, I get it. I just wanted to see if there was maybe he had some sort of magical thing, right, where he can't die or something.
Hey, Jinli, you kind of have
Actually,
something hanging from your throat.
here, you
there.
should
Oh,
use this.
I think that might actually be your vocal
Yeah.
cords. Sorry. Right. Sorry.
You should use this to cover up that gaping hole in your throat. And I'm going to give the necklace that he was wearing back to him.
Brilliant.
As you, oh, hang on, who had it?
Gringle. So I just
Gringle,
take it off
yeah.
of his like paralyzed,
Body.
Yeah.
Hey, if you take the necklace off of Gringle's paralyzed body, even though Gringle was paralyzed by something else, does the magical effect of taking the necklace off?
He wasn't wearing it.
He wasn't wearing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he was just holding it.
I tried Gringle. Sorry, I'm reaching here now. So yeah.
I would like to see if Poppy's acting normally. I'm gonna walk up to her where she's lying.
What
and
is
say,
define normal for Poppy? Like,
She acted like a zombie before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna say, Team Jacob's better than Team Edward.
Oh crap! Roll initiative.
I don't care about any of that poser stuff. I flip my hair. Where did I get this? And I pull out a card.
Oh God, is it the death card?
As you look at the card, it's not the death card. It is a picture. You would know it as the magician, but this person has got like a skeleton face and holding a staff.
Okay,
Poppy's
Merrick.
a lich.
Tell me, Merrick.
I didn't do it. I can't yet. I won't because I'm not into that.
I beg your pardon. What was that you said first?
I can't.
That I didn't
Yet.
do it.
I mean, I won't ever. Like, yeah, right.
Exactly, ever.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in becoming a necromancer again.
There is no
Poppy, how are you feeling?
Wait, what?
Well, I was dead inside, and now I'm dead outside.
You're not fully dead. You're only mostly dead.
What's it like?
Death has come for me.
Somehow
You're
she
still
got
here.
worse. I give the necklace back to Gimli.
But I don't know. I think they're fine. They seem fine. Like,
I mean,
they're
until
dead, but...
until this completely takes over, and then they just become like nothing but just mindless human eating. Their being with us is a danger to Princess.
Here, Ox, add this to your collection, piss pants, and
I'll give you the. I'll totally. I sort of like Ox reaches out really slowly and yanks it back.
Roll
And
initiative.
Exactly. Okay, Poppy. Here's the thing, right? You've been embraced by your dark savior, and it's amazing, and it all is well, right? But like, did you gain any sort of knowledge to figure out how we can turn Gringle from a statue into a regular person? Like, do you or Jinli? I'm looking at Poppy and Jinli both now, and I'm like, okay, how do we fix Gringle? Because he wants to enjoy the embraces of death as well, right? Like, and he can't do that. When
as
you
you're
want
telling them this,
you want to
Gringle,
spread
like,
the
sits
pleasure
up
of death
behind you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come here, I can't move.
I'm just gonna have Princess piss on it like a fire hydrant statue. That only gets the guys at the park to start moving.
So Gringle, I don't know if you missed it. I know you were stoned, but like Poppy died, Jinli died, they both died. They came back to life. Poppy's freaking, I don't know, love and death. Jinli is fucking hungry, and I don't know like what we're gonna do. And honestly, I think Merrick did it all. So like, we got to figure something out. Like,
look, I am completely and totally innocent this time.
Actually, let's use a better sample size. Poppy, are you hungry?
I'm hungry for pain.
I think
Okay, well,
he's
that's-
just hungry because he hasn't eaten anything in a few hundred years.
I
don't know
will
if can
give
feel it
Gimli
anymore.
some of my rations that I would like
you're
hold out.
You're not gonna give Trent Reznor anything over here. Like, I mean, like
No, I still have my crossbow loaded.
Jinli's gonna take a look at take your rations and smell them. Do they smell fresh?
No, I'm pretty sure it's like dried, preserved food.
Yeah, they're like iron rations. Yeah. Right.
So he would take like a bite and spit it out. This isn't any good.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't.
Ox has an idea. I am going to go back through, out the way that we came, and I'm going to grab the dead body from the base of Erasmus, and I'm going to drag the dead body into the chamber, and I'm going to say to Poppy and Jinly, dinner served, are you guys hungry? And see what their reaction is.
Okay, we're feeding them.
And it's fresh. No, I want to see if this is the fresh meat they're looking for.
Is this the meat you're looking for?
Yeah, exactly. On a stick. Yeah, right.
I have a question for every time a woman asks me that.
Is Jinley starts as kind of looks at Erasmus? Does he have the appearance of being fresh? Does he smell recently
deceased?
Yeah,
like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's super fresh.
He's still bleeding out. Actually, he's not even technically dead. We just
his blood hasn't even begun to clot. For sure. And then that would honestly, that's true, right? Maybe I won't say 5. I'll say 15 minutes. Old. So yeah,
not very long.
Yeah.
Still not inflated from the gases yet.
Yeah, I mean he smells
Jesus, Jinly.
fairly fresh.
Don't do it, Jinly. Don't
Okay,
do it.
If he doesn't,
don't do it.
We can't.
If he does it, don't do it. Don't do it, Jinly. Don't do it, man.
But there you go.
Jinly, give me a save versus spells.
Oh shit.
So it's got to be over, right?
Yep.
It is just under.
You could take it or leave it. I mean, it's really not.
You start salivating.
It's not your thing, It's just
This isn't what I'm looking for. This isn't the freshness that I need.
All right, that works for me. I'm good.
Poppy,
what do you guys think?
Roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
And I've got my crossbow,
I went under.
You failed.
Yeah.
What was it? What one was it? Spells, was it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, under. Yeah.
Dinner is served. I mean, you have not. You usually don't eat a big meal, but for some reason, it's chow time.
Yes. The void will not be empty anymore. And I start feasting.
Okay, I fire my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah.
The only reason Poppy wanted darkness and felt empty inside was she was hungry.
Yeah, we should have grabbed her a Snickers.
That's all it took.
Yes.
Yeah. You're not you,
go.
Poppy.
Free plug for Snickers, and right there we will take a break.
I could have had a
I'd like to pull out my Snickers ration and give it to Poppy and see if it fixes her.
If Gringle dies, I rolled up a Smurf Neblin.
Okay, I for one, loved Poppy, and I really don't want Poppy to go away. So I'm just saying.
As a player, I really like Poppy too, but my character is kind of an asshole. So.
Hey, I'm saying we do have a solution to this. Poppy was emo. She probably wore one of those spike collars. We have Princess's leash still. If we put Poppy on the leash, we have an attack
zombie. I'm just saying, zombie familiar. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be responsible.
You're a freaking necromancer, man.
I'm a magic user.
You should be all for
of a non-specified school of magic, which is just as legitimate as all of the other schools of magic. I like to think of it as more of I believe in recycling. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
right. It's part of the green initiative.
Yeah, yeah,
Although it's like as a necromancer, it's kind of like a putrid green, but it's still green.
yeah, for sure.
You know, yeah, but nothing goes to waste.
Kind of brown.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Or gray. I'm almost hoping that Gringle dies because the character that I've got next is pretty great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Smurf Neblin.
Smurf Neblin.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, they're the deep gnomes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like my backup character too.
I thought for
Especially-
sure you were gonna die with a 1 HP character.
Well, I mean, I started with 5. I thought the dex check was gonna be it.
Right?
Like I really thought I was just gonna trip and fall, hit my head, and die. I'm surviving. That luck's not gonna hold out though.
Gringle's on 2.
Yeah, right. So right now we have 2 dead but still somehow moving party members.
No, 3.
3. Gringle's
'Cause
still there.
Ox is-
Yeah.
Ox
No, I
is
mean
there,
like the
Gringle's
actual
there,
like
Merrick's
dead,
there.
the actual like
Oh,
dead
yeah, yeah.
characters.
Poppy.
And then you have the most hit points at 2.
No,
Poppy,
Clover's
if
still got
you
more than me.
die, I promise you that it will be my quest, my goal.
Oh, with
in
Clover,
this
yeah. I
adventure
forget.
Yeah.
I can't.
To-
I forget
to
how many
create-
hit points Clover has.
to create a shrine for you, and it will include a gift card to Hot Topic, an old school metal Lisa Frank lunchbox, and a Funko
nice.
Pop of Tuesday Adams. Like I promise, that's
Oh.
like
You can't forget the the gift card dispenser's gift as well.
Well, yeah, of course.
Poppy is just spreading everywhere.
All these emos out. Damn, I love it.
All right, time to put the crossbow to use.
It's
See,
infectious.
Clover's been shopping at Hot Topic. I'm just saying.
I'm ready, Poppy. Take me.
That's why I'm not kidding you. I love Poppy. Like I don't want Poppy to go away. Like, oh yeah, so yeah.
We're putting Poppy on a leash. That's
All
fine.
right.
I don't want Poppy like ripping our throats out at the first opportunity. Like
It's fine. I think as long as we find fresh food to feed them, like it's fine. It's
Right, so we're
fine.
going deeper underground.
Yeah.
We're gonna find bandits and we're gonna sell them to Poppy.
Also,
Yeah.
remember how like messed up those people looked like that we encountered before we got here? Like as we were making our way across the island.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
Poppy just like
good
looks up at you
point.
with a mouthful of flesh, like.
Yeah. Hmm?
Did you say more people? Like, yeah, right.
Just like I mean, I think it's a terrible idea. And if anyone would know how bad the situation can get, it is someone who is a magic user and nothing else. Certainly not saving up enough to, as an entrance fee to the, the Necromantic Academy or anything. Like it's just regular wizard, magic user. My spell is sleep. That's not necromancy.
just trying to go to dark magic prom. That's all I'm
Yeah.
trying to do. So yeah, right.
Need to get into Frogwarts.
Well, it's like how you say, I put a croissant in oven too long, it burn, you grind it up, put it in new bread.
That explains a lot, Gringle. Yeah.
This is not actually wearing full plate. It's just like literally slices of bread.
I think I suggested
bread
that
mail.
last session.
Oh,
Just
did
like
ya?
sort of chain them
Baked armor.
Yeah.
together. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like cinnamon rolls. Just
Full plate is
Uh,
just a giant piece of baguette.
Yeah.
But I just want to go on record here and say that this has been a phenomenal session, Peter. This is like fucking yeah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and kill me now because I'm at 1 hit point. So yeah.
so
All
how
right,
many? Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say how many hit points does Clover have left? Because I think you're the new tank.
I think so.
7.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
are
You have
the
more
new-
than the rest of the party combined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all hiding behind Clover from
Yep.
from going forward. So
Well, I tried to do it, but Peter didn't attack me once.
It was a creature that rolled randomly.
Right. I don't believe it.
Clearly, the Dark Lords do not find you tasty. So yeah.
It's all that
Poppy and
CrossFit.
Nia like this.
Right? She's too tough,
What
too gamey.
the hell? A card. You see this? And I was like, this is like those cards. I actually haven't seen this before. And
What
he
is
shows
it?
a card, and it looks like the one that Poppy had.
So the magician card.
Yeah.
What does it mean, Merrick? Like, and dude, don't bullshit us. Like, just what does it mean?
So I'll remind you that I thought that this tarot thing was complete and utter like BS. when I
Clearly,
shared
it's
it.
not, though.
Well, I mean, clearly it's not. But I don't know. Can I do a check to see if I can try to figure out what it might mean? It's a tarot card. It means whatever they want it to mean. Like it's based off of.
Okay, but I would agree, but it's way too much of a coincidence that they're simply appearing, and now both of them came back from the dead, and they both have the same card. It means something.
Yes, it is how you say, like a magical hocus pocus.
Did you shoot Poppy? You shot Poppy, right?
I was going to. Yes, that was the last thing that I said when
Okay.
Poppy started devouring the corpse.
I think you have to process Poppy first, then you can shoot it. Like, oh no, never mind. We're talking about something else. Sorry. Yeah, right.
So
Consume the flesh, the void will be filled.
I don't even care if Poppy's actually a zombie at this point. I'm just tired of this crap.
I feel like Poppy's always been a zombie. It's just that now, like, yeah.
It's
I think
awakening.
Poppy's still lawful good.
Ginley kind of backs away from the corpse of Erasmus as Poppy dives in.
Okay.
A little bit of blood kind of like splatters. He looks visibly disgusted.
Okay, see, so Ginley can stay, but that's not right. So I rolled a 15.
Hang on, let me double check.
Okay.
That's the number you needed.
Was it okay?
Ox is gonna just put his hand in front of Poppy to see if Poppy goes after like his hand versus the dead person.
Do I have to do a roll for that? Or
I
But he
mean,
just got shot.
because I'm pretty content right now eating corpses. So
where did you shoot Poppy?
I would have aimed for like the back of the head.
Jesus.
Does she
Okay.
notice a
You
difference?
cold-hearted magic user. You.
Okay, Poppy is literally cannibalizing someone after being killed by by a ghast, or ghoul, whatever.
Roll damage.
I rolled a 5.
oh, dead as fuck. Unless I got more hit points for being a
Poppy.
You shot,
Ghast or
so
whatever.
as you shoot Poppy in the head, and just in mid-chew, Poppy collapses.
As I pull the trigger, I'll just say, "Poppy's my dog," and then.
Is there anywhere else to go in this room?
Yes. There
Ox
is a
is looking
passage.
around, like
Well, that was for everyone else's safety.
And also, do we have a heal bot at all
No, we
in
don't.
this group?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Even if we did, they'd be first level.
Yeah,
so-
this is
So-
OSE, not 5e.
Ox is going to look around and see if there are any other sort of entrances or exits in this room.
There's still the hidden zombie.
We
that
need to
disappeared.
yeah, but we need to rest for a while. We need to I mean, I need at least 1 hit point back. I'm on 1 hit point. I'm 1 hit and dead.
How do you think Merrick feels?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So there is a passage out of this room. Yes.
I don't know if
there
we
was
want to go
also-
deeper in though.
Do we want to go forward or do we want... Hey, wait a minute. Oh, we're idiots. So Poppy and Ginley both drank from that potion. That's why they came back from the
Ginley
death.
didn't. Ginley didn't drink the
Ginley
potion.
didn't.
I thought, oh no, okay, Ginley didn't.
He was offered. And
So there's still half a potion left, right?
There is.
Oh, don't do it.
We don't even know what that potion is.
It could be it could be healing, Merrick. It could be something.
Well, I can't stand to see you do this. So I'm going to turn around.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn around and not watch you.
Yeah.
Well, you studied how you say
Yeah,
magic
right.
and
Can't
whatnot.
you
What
look?
did
Oh,
know what the
magic.
potion
This
does?
is not necromantic. Can't you look at it and try to determine what it is?
If I'm allowed, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Intelligence.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Okay. I rolled a 2. I have a 14.
So this gives the user some sort of control over something. Doesn't strike you as like undead, maybe something organic or something like that. Allows you like to be able to control things. But it's hard
Okay.
to, it's just a quick check as you
All right, so it's
Yeah.
not
So
healing.
it doesn't heal, and it's not the reason that Poppy started cannibalizing that thing.
All right, I'm not gonna drink it. Fuck it. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. It's
There
fine.
is
I'll
only
come.
one direction.
At some point, Malorty will come back. Like, it's fine. Let's go forward. Yeah, right.
Malorty might have a friend because my backup character is a dwarf.
Okay, nice.
You have no friends.
Or
Well-
vodka, as he said.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Vodka. Remember?
We still have to worry about this one undead shambling thing that hid and is still in the room somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, there's
That's
still
probably.
there's still an undead.
There were
alive?
2. One died, the other's hiding behind the coffins. Yes.
Oh shit! All right.
Well, look, I mean, at this point, it's really not bothering anybody. I mean, we had conversations. You went and retrieved and dragged a corpse in, so I think
but-
we're okay.
So Poppy and Ginley weren't like bothering anyone either, and you put a bolt in the base of Poppy's
Poppy
skull.
was eating a human.
but not bothering
I'm a
anyone.
human.
Like,
You're a human. What do you think will happen when we run out of corpses?
To be perfectly honest, Poppy might simply be performing the law of the minimum. There's very little here, and it makes sense that if you have nothing else, you might as well go for what you can. In
that's
this case,
true.
the corpse.
How many days of rations did Poppy's character have on her?
I don't think
Are you
Jenny
gonna
She had
is
none.
anorexic.
She had done.
But like, okay, fair enough. Is it like the South Park where they get like trapped, and it's like as soon as they get trapped, it's like, all right, well, we got to resort to cannibalism.
Where's
Yep.
Butters? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like,
I
I
was-
mean,
I was
You know,
just thinking of.
can we just wait a minute? Like, no, this is too late.
I was just thinking of the image of Dustin's character eating Dustin's old character.
I know.
Full circle, baby.
That was kind of my thought. That's why I dragged. Yeah, right.
I am the Ouroboros.
Is this like how you become Highlander in this game?
Okay,
Is you
so
have to eat your previous
so you're in
character?
this room. It's got 4, like I said, broken stone coffins in here.
Should we search the coffins in
Hell
case
yeah,
they were
'cause
buried with
there's-
something
maybe
useful?
there's a potion of healing somewhere in one of these. Like, yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure whatever
Gringo will
the
go
order is,
digging
like, their
around in the coffins.
burial
I'm gonna
rites
go
would
behind
have
the
them buried
coffin.
with a potion of healing for the afterlife, right?
Of course.
That makes
Well,
sense.
I mean, Ginley and Poppy were both dead, right? Like, also, I love the fact that Poppy is now XX Poppy. Coffin.
That's-
It should actually be XX Poppy in the coffin. XX,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, Poppy's only died twice, so there's 2 X's. Once she dies a third time, there'll be 3 X's.
I'll tell you what, to be fair, and we're like, because I will pick Poppy up and put her inside one of those stone coffins.
If there's another body in there, we'll move that body.
Is
out
there
of the way and
anything
put
else
Poppy
in the
inside it.
coffin? Can you check the rest of the contents of the coffin while you're doing that, Merrick?
At least the one I'm going to, yeah.
Okay.
There are some bones in each of these coffins with some looks like robes. Some of them look like they were probably fine silks and stuff like that, but over time, obviously, have been weathered and torn and moth-eaten.
Gringo will use the spatula and just kind of scoop it out.
and then I'll just place Poppy.
Okay, if you do not create a spatch lathe and like stat it out and put it on DM's Guild, like you are you really playing like RPGs? Like you really have to stat out the spatch lathe. Like seriously.
All right. Let's see. Gringle, give me a D100 roll.
Oh boy. Give me a golf ball. If it'll stop rolling.
Yeah, they don't.
59.
Okay. So you as you search the room, you do not see the other ghast that was in here. There are some footprints leading out of the room as it probably scampered away.
It appears as though he flew the coop.
Give me another D100 roll.
All right. 32.
Okay. You find as you're going through and scooping the stuff out, you find like a rolled up piece of parchment.
Oh, so bleu. Unroll it and see if you
Get
can
too
read it.
excited, it's smut.
And he like genuinely looks over. He's like, "Is it a recipe?"
I hope so.
It's the lyrics to Cemetery Drive. Like
What languages does Jin speak?
Let's see. Trying to find those. There it is. He knows neutral, common, and dragon.
Give me an intelligence roll.
All right. I'm not awful at that, so let's see. No, one above.
It's you really can't make out what it says.
They are saying 10 eggs and only one package of yeast. What is this? And I'll just kind of like hand it out, hold it out for whoever wants to snag it.
I'll grab it.
Throw it out. We don't.
I'll take a look at it. I can speak common, chaotic, and elvish.
Give me an intelligence roll.
You cannot make bread with no flour.
I got an 8, so that's below my intelligence.
So it's kind of it's in obviously a different language, but most of the parts as you study it, you can decipher. Give me a D20 roll.
D20?
Yep.
17.
Okay. So as you read this, you realize it's a spell.
oh shit.
And something to do with calling forth the clouds and the thunder and something about, streaks of energy from the sky.
Okay, guys, it's just someone's like will. It's not even notarized, so it's really not worth anything. I just tuck it into my pocket.
Out of character, Poppy would have loved that spell.
They didn't mention a secret recipe.
No, unfortunately. In fact, they said they hated cooking.
Oh,
Yeah.
the bastard.
Yeah, no, he deserves whatever happened to him.
They said
Yes,
they said that croissants were the lowest form of bread.
Yeah.
on
They
I
the-
also
hope he
yeah, right,
is
right.
rotting in the ninth cell.
They also said like Chihuahuas suck. So I mean, take that for what you will. Yeah.
The ox holds princess's ears down. Like no.
Did somebody
no,
say
no.
Chihuahua?
Yeah. It's no.
No. Ginley, no. Be good. You be good.
All right. Roll up the newspaper.
Get the squirt bottle.
Yeah. Just bad.
You're gonna have to roll a strength check to try and stop Princess from running out and ripping that scroll to pieces.
If you get hungry, there's always Poppy over there. So like, just it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all,
Poppy's still
it's all
pretty
good.
fresh.
Yeah. Right. Something tells me
I don't know.
Poppy wouldn't mind, so it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know.
We saw Poppy go down, but does that mean Poppy's dead, or just that the cerebral cortex and all the control for the body has failed? So she's technically alive in her own
This is a
hell.
jaw snapping.
Wait, you saw Poppy go down? No, stepmother.
Oh, step Poppy, what are you doing?
Step Erasmus, more like.
So yeah, Poppy is not moving. Erasmus has not come back to life.
Oh, we didn't even think to check about that.
And Ginley is just chilling.
Yeah, no, he seems all right.
What else you doing? Gonna hang out here for a little bit?
No,
I'd
I
like
think
to
we
go-
want to move forward, like, right? Or
There is only but one direction.
I mean, realistically, even if we rest, we're gonna get back like one
hit point. Yeah.
Like, let's just move forward, right? Right?
I'd like
Yeah,
to check
all right.
behind the coffins and see if I can find that one undead guy still. He's still there if he ran off somewhere.
No, he
Like,
ran
we
off.
saw,
somewhere.
we saw footprints where he sort
Yeah.
of shambled
Oh,
away.
okay. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, we should probably keep going because
should.
they obviously know we're here.
We should, if we can find that bull figure, I bet he would taste good.
I bet I could cook you up a steak.
I'm trying to keep you alive, Ginley, and you're not helping yourself. Like, you're really not helping yourself, man.
Well, it's
Like,
half cow.
I've got like a hand, like the crossbow in one hand, and like the other hand sliding towards a bolt.
So Ox will be like, okay, let's go. And he sort of pretends like he's going to go forth, that he's leading the way. And then he just kind of slides in behind Clover and waits for her to go forward. Yeah.
Gringo will walk beside Clover if there's enough room.
Ox is like, I'll lead the way. Oh, I gotta tie my shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Right,
no,
right,
the
right.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it pissed all over my armor. What the hell?
So
Did you shit in my breastplate again?
so as you move, it's a corridor again. You can see the scrape marks on the walls. And as you kind of walk into this room, it's a long hallway, and you go in about 50 feet and come up to like a metal grate on the floor, and you peer in, and it looks like there's a figure down at the bottom.
Yeah, are you friends with Poppy?
Are you the third band member?
Does the figure look human or?
Monsieur, you
Malorty?
Is there any
Ginley,
food?
does that look like your dad? Like, does that look like your dad?
Does your dad look delicious?
It looks down.
Magically delicious.
Hey, is there food down there?
No, look at the thing laying there. Does that look like your father?
Like the figure in the
Yeah.
in the event.
Yeah.
Does it?
I mean, it looks like it's got the outline of a humanoid. I mean, it's close enough, right?
I don't know. I can't tell from here.
Monsieur, are you living?
You hear some people yelling at you, new character, and down in this pit.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I my headset wasn't on, so I couldn't hear that intro part. You hear yelling back, "Poppy, where art thou? Nevermore."
Oh, God damn it.
Poppy, is that you? I thought you were dead.
Oh God.
I miss you, Poppy. I was locked in your heart-shaped box for weeks.
I'm gonna look around for another route we can take.
Is there food down
Throw
there?
down your umbilical cord and I'll climb right back.
Can I lower her umbilical cord as a rope?
I got real rope. You guys are weird.
You know what this is? We just found the rest.
I can't
of,
believe
like,
I'm agreeing with the zombie.
we found the rest of Poppy's theater kid group. Like, they're like
The rest of the drama class.
Art thou, Poppy? And he would start walking towards the noises coming.
So
And
you're
the,
down in a pit and you're looking.
Oh, I'm in a
up at-
pit. Oh, I'm
yeah,
looking up.
at
Oh,
like a
okay.
grate.
the Mademoiselle Poppy is dead.
No, my heart, it breaks forever.
How'd you get in there?
I don't know. I was entrapped by a mad beast.
Was it
He-
bull-like?
Was it bull-like?
He
Mad
may
or
have
slightly
been.
upset.
He had the strength of 1,000 suns.
Oh god, did it look like a cow or not?
You smell like Teen Spirit.
Does it have horns? Why am I yelling? I have rope.
Yes.
Lower
I'm
down
gonna-
rope.
Well, I'm gonna check the grate. Ginley's gonna check the grate to see if it's movable.
Yeah, it's movable.
So she'll move it, or he'll move it out of the way.
Okay.
Set it aside so that the rope can be lowered.
All right.
Yep.
Freeth I am. Throw me this rope.
And there, down it will go.
I thought your heart was forever destroyed. Wouldn't you rather commit suicide?
Oh,
There
too-
will
too
always
soon.
be another lover for me, Kirk Cobain.
Oh god.
That's amazing.
See if I can
That's
find a
amazing.
shotgun crossbow anyway here.
So
Gringo will
Paul-
roll her down the rope to you.
Thank you. Oh, great. What are you?
I'm a
croissant
human.
man? Yes.
I'm a baker. Yes. Would you like a croissant on the way up?
Yes, and I would also.
drop a croissant.
Mm,
You can actually use them to like dig into the wall to help climb up.
Right.
So Ox sort of grabs Kirk Cobain by the shoulders, and he's like, poorest Poppy, she should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Oh, I'm turned on.
What he said.
beautiful.
Come on, we all did Macbeth in high school, right? Like, come
No.
on. Like, no, really?
So
They
after all
didn't
that, I
teach
just
that in Iowa.
after all that, I just look at Kirk
Beauty.
and said, "Poppy turned into a zombie," and we had
Yeah, what he said. Basically, same thing. I was just trying to interpret it in your language, sir. That's all. Yeah, for sure.
I shall avenge her eternal spirit, for
an eternal because I
my love lasts that long.
crossbow bolt in the back of her head. So not eternal.
Isn't Poppy still with us though? Like Poppy, or is she still back?
No,
chowing
we
down
don't know.
on the
You
body?
no.
dragging her
I
across?
shot her. I put her
Oh,
down.
that's right.
Yeah.
You did. You're right. You're right. You're clearly the only one that would survive the zombie apocalypse. So
She will always be around us in spirit.
agreed.
Kirk,
Probably.
Agreed.
Kirk, did you see where the figure, the bull figure went?
Have I? But first of all, before I tell you any story, I shall pray to the gods above, or one of them, I'm not sure which one, to save us all. And I heal everyone using a group heal.
Oh my God! Thank you, Kirk.
Okay.
Also, hey,
Give
Kirk,
me
when
a,
people die, do you think
I
they
like I
attain-
like Kirk now.
Kirk, when people die, do you think they achieve some sort of Kensho state? Perhaps we could call it nirvana. Is there some sort of state that people achieve upon death?
Yes, you are very wise. The wisest I have ever seen.
Give me
Thank you, thank
a
you.
charisma roll. So you want to roll under your charisma score.
Oh boy,
Oh.
here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're good. I got a 1, natural.
Okay, so
It's the only time in any game when
Yeah.
a natural
I was like,
one
yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right.
Hell to the yeah.
okay. So what's your holy symbol?
It is.
It's sort of
it's
like
a
a smiley
smiley
face
face.
with X's for like for eyes.
I imagine it to be a bat symbol, like Batman.
Okay. It has some kind of orange crystal in it that, as Kurt takes it out, it glows and like showers all of you in this orange glow. If you all get 4 HP back.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank
back to max.
wow, thank the Lord, and or I thank the spirit
Thank
of
nobody.
Kurt
Thank
Cobain. Yeah. right.
Nirvana.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Thank Poppy for bringing you to our fold.
We should all thank Poppy. Praise Poppy.
Praise Poppy. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just like cleaning the dirt from under my fingernails while they're saying all this.
Don't get moving. We have a lot to do still.
Yes,
Uh,
I agree. I agree.
Kirk, you're fantastic. Come as you are, and let's get out of here.
All right. Who's up first?
Clover was going
I'll go
first.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ox is,
Gringo's right next to her.
Yep.
And,
And Ox is right behind Clover.
I'm behind Ox.
and Jinley will follow, checking for traps along the way, which would probably be more useful at the front. But he's gonna be doing it at the back.
Probably, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, did you just fall into a spiked pit? That's a trap.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
classic.
It totally counts. Get the XPs.
So Clover, give me a
No.
wisdom roll.
Okay.
Yes, you just fell into the spike pit, but you avoided the poison darts that were just, in the same spot.
Oh, okay. Well, I hit my wisdom score of 12.
So
If
as
you-
you're
if you
moving
you match, yeah.
down this passageway, you stop and realize you catch tripwire that has been placed on the floor. Then as the rest of you all stop and you look around, you notice that there are a few slits in the walls.
Damn it, Jinley, I know you're dead, but couldn't you at least
Yeah, Jillian's a found one.
I'm gonna point to the wire I see there and say, "It's a trap."
Does Jinley turn around? He's got one eyeball hanging out.
Also,
Everything-
you know that you don't, Clover, you don't just say it's a trap. You don't say it that way. You say it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Everything looks kosher here, guys.
No, it's all good, man.
And he sort of picks it up with one hand. And it's yeah.
I will
Well,
step over the trap.
Yes.
That wasn't the real trap. The actual trap is when you step over it and the
Yeah, that
ground
was
is
the
like-
geek boy.
Your head lands in Gimli's lap.
We could have Jinley try to to basically
Disarm it.
disarm the trap. Yeah, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Eric. It's been a stressful night. All right.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I have trauma. Okay, so yeah.
Would you like croissant?
I'd be,
It's
No,
soothing.
no, it's fine. It's
I'd
fine.
be happy.
Well, if you ever need to talk about
Oh,
it, I'm
yes.
sure Clover will help. So
He'll hand Jinley a croissant.
So if he's going to try to disarm the trap, I am going to just sort of scout behind us to make sure that nothing, try to sneak up on us afterwards. So I'm like at least 30 feet away.
Yeah, I'm stepping back a good distance as well.
I picture Merrick sort of like just like stepping back. Yeah, you do that. That's a great idea. I'll be back here.
Yeah, I'm lookout.
Yep.
I'm
Alright.
gonna step back away from these holes.
Jinley.
You can only die once, Jinley. Like it's.
Well, apparently
Uh,
not.
Yoda.
It's true. Yeah.
You died twice.
Do you have a disarm trap or
No, I have detect room traps.
It is. It's
Same deal?
Detect and disarm traps. Yep.
okay? All right, so give me a roll.
That was good.
1, yes.
Wow, undead
Wow.
Jinley disarms it.
with his one wonky Parasilton eye. Like yeah, for sure.
He's like disarming the trap. A finger falls off. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So it was a tripwire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he figures out like because it's going into the wall, so he was able to like pull it out without triggering it, and so the wire falls to the ground and is no longer connected to what it was.
Bravo!
Ox looks at Merrick and goes, see, it's good that we brought him with us. Like,
Well, yeah, no, he's fine so far. Like he didn't want to eat any of us. Yeah, no, I'm totally on board with this.
don't tell Kirk that you killed Poppy, because I think Poppy, was probably pretty significant to Kirk.
Oh
so
no,
just
I
don't
already
say anything about that.
did though.
Oh, shit. Well,
Sleep, those little slices of death, oh, how I loathe them. I write in my book.
As he says out loud.
Out loud.
exactly.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure about this new person, but
Hey,
they have their uses.
so just a thought, right? Like, should we move Jinley up to the front of should we put Jinley in front of Clover just to be checking for traps? Because he seems pretty useful, even though he's dead.
Do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would think your trap sweeper should be the person,
I'm
That's
not
dead.
well,
Yeah.
or in front.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Jinley,
I mean,
no,
if you-
Jinley, you're not dead. No, I didn't mean that. I meant like,
Feel
I
more
meant
alive
dead
than ever.
in sort of the metaphysical sort of way. I didn't mean like, no, you're not dead. You're fine. Like, but you should go in front and check for traps so we don't all end up dead. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, if your
Sounds
trap
good.
sweeper is dead, then they're not very good at their job, or
Yeah.
they were really good at it once.
Yeah, that massive open wound in your throat, you're not dead. Like that's a flesh wound. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get that fixed up for you. It's great. It's great.
I feel more alive than ever. Just
Yeah.
maybe a little hungrier than normal. but-
Agreed.
All right, well, let's go on. Yeah. He chows it down.
Leave some teeth behind.
Would you do it for a Jinley snack?
All right. So moving ahead, this hallway, you come to the end of the hallway. You can go right, looking right. There's some rubble, and you can hear some noises down in whatever this passage is.
Nope.
And to your left, you can hear the noises of snoring.
Do we
Yep.
get anything that sounds like a cow?
I'd rather do sleeping than scratching. Scratching wound up bad for us last time.
Good adventurers go left.
What do you guys think?
As well.
I am left-handed. I say we go left.
That explains why you're yet to be right.
All right.
about it.
Assume you have light.
I still have my lantern.
I still
Okay.
have a torch as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So entering this room in the back right corner, you can see a passage leading out. To the left is just a large cave that's been kind of dug out. There's rocks and debris everywhere, and there's 3 more of these coffins. There is a statue in the room Looks similar to the ones when you first entered. It's some kind of cat. It stands about 8 feet tall. It's holding its hands out. The eyes seem to glow. It's made of emerald, and you can see a foot sticking out of one of the coffins, and just it looks like some of the skin is come off of it, and you can almost see the bone. And there's a loud snoring noise.
Should we play it safe? And I have this oil flask. You have the torch.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Gringle. Like, let's burn this mother effer like a croissant. Like, yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
But wait, it could be my dad.
Yeah, we don't
Do you
care.
see
We
like
don't
the
care,
rotten
Jilly.
fish?
We don't care. Pour the oil, Gringle. Like, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Ginley, this could be the fresh meat that you're looking for.
It's clearly not fresh. It's a
like
foot
falling
with
off the
flesh
bone.
falling off of it. Like, it's rotten.
Oh, but but it's snoring, isn't it?
I mean, either way, if it is Gringel's dad, he is now a cripple. There's no justice in living as a cripple.
Okay, I just want to go on record, full disclosure. The thoughts and opinions expressed in this game, I do not necessarily like. They do not speak for Bill Hanks Eprolstadt. But like, hey, it's great. I still say we just burn them. So yeah.
I would like to state that I'd like to state that I in fact am a cripple, and I completely agree with what he said. It's really not worth living if you're crippled. Trust me.
I mean, in this time period, that's how people thought.
I consider suicide every day. But the
Okay,
important thing to remember is...
how about this? The foot that's sticking out, does it look like a dwarven foot? Does it look like a feline foot? Or does it appear to be a human foot?
Or is it a hoof?
How well versed are you in foot rubbing?
You have to say that is my
I have
second job.
I am proficient in foot rubs. Yeah, right.
Like what level of Tarantino?
I took Tasha's Cauldron of Everything feat of the tug and rub happy ending, and I am super familiar with foot rubs. So
How many Tarantino movies have you seen?
The foot looks very similar to the foot that was on the gas that you killed. It's
Okay,
got that same decay.
So it,
Oh, this is definitely the,
it's safe to burn it. Like, let's just oil it up and,
Yeah, that's fine.
torch it. Yeah,
I agree.
It's
I will throw the oil.
Look,
you throw
Ginley,
the torch.
this is clearly not your dad, because this is one of those creepy gas things that turned you into the undead, awful, like monstrous being that you are now.
Yes. I throw the oil. You throw the torch.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll yeet the oil flask.
All right, and I'll watch.
Okay, and then as he sort of yeets the oil flask, Ox will will toss the torch in that general direction as well.
I
But he'll
think you
wait
should
for,
use a
like,
torch,
oil
like
flash.
light a cigarette, and then just like take
All right,
one
both of
puff
you
off
give
it
me
and then flick
dex
it.
rolls there.
Okay.
All right. That is a success by 1.
That is that's actually, so I rolled a 6, which is a
Yeah, so right into the coffin, and then you see it just go. It snores for, it does a couple and then stops, and then it's just burning.
nicely done.
Great
Nicely
success.
done, Gringo.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Burnt just like a croissant. Like, yeah, for sure.
Oh, did I leave the? No, the bakery burned down.
Really?
Did I leave
Why
the
is
oven
that
on?
not surprising? Yeah, right.
But the bakery, she is
So
burnt down.
it didn't scream at all. It just snored and then stopped.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I was assumed the undead, they don't really feel pain.
Yeah,
They don't usually snore either.
as a not necromancer, what
Right,
does that
which
tell
I'm
you,
not.
Merrick? Yeah, right.
Yes, do you know if the undead, they feel pain?
Yeah.
That's exactly how my
Well, I
Excel
guess I
sheet
have
works
way
as
to
well.
check out. And
If
it'll
you,
pinch
I
Grinley.
guess what I'm saying is, if you had to hypothesize completely out of your realm of normal knowledge,
Right.
of normal based magic, right?
Right.
Like, but if you had to hypothesize, what would you think that is?
Well, when I was researching how to build my phylactery, a phylactery, for research purposes, dirty necromancy and its awfulness. Yeah, I don't think undead do like experience pain. It's one of the benefits of becoming a lich. I mean,
we could always
an
test
undead.
this theory, and he'll pinch Gimli.
But so whoever said, and I don't remember, had a valid point. Like the undead also do not sleep.
Yeah, that was me. They don't snore. So
Yeah. Well, they do not. They don't sleep, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't sleep. They don't eat. They like, yeah, for sure.
Jinli's gonna raise his crossbow and like have it pointed at the pyre.
Ox is just gonna sort of like casually step aside and behind Jinli because I trust you, buddy, but you never know, right? Like, I mean, like, yeah. For
So
sure.
after like a full minute of this thing of burning, you see the figure raise out of the coffin, completely engulfed in flames, just kind of looks around.
Oh,
and
this is not good.
Starts to get out of the coffin and just falls over and just like laying on the ground, just engulfed.
Oh,
It's
this
fine,
is
Gringo.
good.
This is fine. Yeah, Gringo, it's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Right, I fire a crossbow at its head. I've been getting pretty good at that.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah,
Yeah, but just to
absolutely.
be sure.
You
Okay, go ahead.
always double tap.
All right.
17.
Straight in the head. It quits moving.
All right,
Kick
just
it.
like Poppy. I mean,
Kick it.
this is the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel spatulate him.
The spatch slave. Yeah. Right.
So as you're doing this, you hear from behind you in that passage that you heard some kind of scratching and noises. Now you hear them there. I wouldn't say directly behind you, but now they're in the hallway. You can see one of these creatures that you had fought before jumping in the air, swatting at something that looks like they're boots. And there's like two of them. They're like floating and it's jumping and like swatting. And then sometimes it hits the side of the wall and it scratches the wall and it's just like jumping, trying to get them.
So it's like jumping, trying to swat at a pair of boots.
Yeah, these boots just seem to be like levitating.
Is there something like in the boots, or is it just like
Uh,
boots?
yeah, from your angle, they look like boots.
Gringo, how much oil do you have?
That was the last one. I shall. He'll level the spatulate and charge.
I was just gonna
Charge
walk
it.
up to it and ask what's going on.
What are you gonna do, Gringle? You gonna attack it?
Oh yeah, he was gonna charge.
Oh, so much
You said
more
it looks like the
pacifist,
ghoul. It looks like the ghoul that we fought before, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Then he's charging.
Yeah, maybe this
Okay.
one's the friendly one, and that's why he didn't attack us before, and he ran off. You ever think of that?
Give me
It
an
seems
attack roll.
Racist.
And it's just like, oh,
this is
guys, I was
not
trying to get you
good.
these boots.
This is only a 11.
He's the ghoul behind the ghoul. Like, yeah, for
So
sure.
you miss with the spatula.
Oh,
As it
spatulate
doesn't
is
really
in the
notice
wall.
you, it just kind of moves out of the way, trying to get these boots.
Those are magical boots for sure.
I mean, they're levitating. Like,
Yeah, right.
there's something going on.
I'm gonna.
Kill it, Clover.
All right, you guys got this.
I'm gonna go up next to it and just look at what he's doing. If he doesn't seem to really care,
No, he doesn't seem to notice you. He's focused on trying to get these boots.
do I notice anything about the boots?
They're levitating.
How
Nobody's
high?
wearing them.
You're close enough to them now. You can see like there's blood on them.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I wonder if there are still feet in the boots and he's trying to eat it.
yeah, most likely.
Does this figure look like any of the company that Jinli came with before?
Avadki.
The figure trying to get the boots? No. The boots? Yes.
Oh shit. Did any of your company have magical boots, Jinli?
It's Yegri. They were his Red Bull boots.
Yeah.
It was Jaegri. How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
We know his boots.
He was the bomb.
Jinli, give me save versus spells.
If we were playing 5e, you would give inspiration right now. 'Cause he was the bomb.
I matched 12. That's my spell
Okay,
save.
you resist the urge to go over here and try to get these boots because they smell really good.
Like
Really
fresh?
fresh. Oh, yeah.
So I'd turn to
Good stuff.
I would turn to whoever's next to me and say, "Those are some fresh boots."
Such a
Ox
weird
looks
way to
at
describe
Ox
them.
looks at Jinli as he says that, and he kind of looks. He looks at Jinli quizzically and is like, "Fuck this!" And he charges. He charges at the ghoul, going after Gringle. So
Oh man, I don't want to be stuck in the room alone with Ginley.
Give me an attack roll.
okay.
How many men do?
16.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay. What do I have? Two-handed sword. Big ass D10. That's an 8 points of damage.
All right. You have got its attention.
No, nice.
That's what you wanted, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Grab the fucking boots, Gringle. Grab the boots.
I will specialize him down.
All right, it is initiative time.
Okay, I'll give us a roll here. I guess I have to fight now. That's a 5.
You're up first, so if anybody's doing a spell or movement,
It's nothing
Missile
I can really
attacks.
do. I can fire a missile attack, but that's firing into melee. I guess I'll do it anyway. That's all I can do.
all right.
You could always just like turn and fire at Jinli. Like, all right, like-
I'm keeping my options open.
How many bolts you got left for that?
I mean, I'm
thing?
assuming he referred to them as fresh as some sort of like new slang that all the kids are saying.
Oh yeah,
That's
right.
exactly-
Like those shoes
He
are
was
nice
kinda-
and fresh.
He was singing about pumped up kicks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
yeah, right.
Actually, how long has it been since people used fresh to describe something that they thought was anyway?
I think Fred,
A few years, like
Fresh
3 or
Prince of
4.
Bel-Air,
I'm pretty
Right.
sure. I'm pretty sure I dated
Yeah,
myself pretty
longer
hard with that one.
longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, you need to stop saying that.
Yeah, keep that out there, Isaiah. You need to stop. All right, like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a pretty dope saying. All right.
I still use dope. Like I use that all the time.
Yeah, that's groovy, man.
Yeah, radical. All right. So I guess so nobody else was doing a ranged attack, I guess.
Correct.
Ginley has. Yeah, Ginley has one. Yeah.
Jinli's gonna shoot this ghoul with the crossbow.
He has to kill the rest of the party somehow. Might as well make it look like an accident.
I'm in specialized range.
That's a 13.
Yeah, shoots and just misses.
All right.
Skipping off the wall.
Soccer, baby.
I'll take my shot now. Oh. So we want to roll low, right? Like a natural one is like a critical.
Oh God,
success.
you,
Success.
Merrick. You killed one of us just now.
Uh,
You killed me, or you
Gringle?
killed me, or Gringle, the spatulate specialist.
Or me, I'm there too.
Give
I think
me
you have enough HP to live, though.
D100 roll.
58.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look. At it.
Okay.
Above 50, you're in trouble. Yeah.
We're close to the end anyway. No reason to roll up a new character.
Come on.
Malorty, here I come.
I will be extremely upset if I actually did kill Ox. Because I really don't want Clover to be my meat shield.
Our good
Okay,
friend
so-
Kirk gave us some health back though. So like Ox
Yeah.
might survive a hit. Like just don't roll max damage. That's all, Merrick.
Yeah.
And, like,
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
So what did you roll?
58.
58. Okay. So in your shot, you fire. It's whoever watched it. It was really bad.
We all
It's so
watched it.
bad that you slipped and you have fallen to the ground. You did not take any damage.
Okay.
Oh, look, fresh meat for you.
That was a
Ginley.
tactical
Yeah,
decision. I want
right.
to make sure they weren't climbing on the roof. Or on the ceiling?
Jinly, fresh meat. Like
It just went down for you, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's just fall in.
Okay, Jinli, I do not consent.
I believe the Nirvana song was called Grape Me.
Yeah.
I am
All
not
right.
presenting.
All right, the melee attackers.
I'd like to whack. Because now I have to fight him, and we were nice and friendly before. Is natural 20 good in this game?
Oh, yeah.
it
For
is.
attack rolls? Okay.
Yep.
What do I do with nat 20? I don't know.
So you get max damage.
Max on the first, so max on the damage die, and then roll the second, the same damage die. So in other words, if you're attacking with like a longsword,
Yeah.
you get 8 points of damage, then roll another d8 and add that to the initial dice.
So, that is 17 then.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's very dead.
Thank you, Clover. Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
We've got whoever is up close to it. Give me a
Oh, shit.
save versus poison.
Fucking god damn it, Ox is gonna. Okay, so again,
Oh,
Ox
good
does
lord.
this.
That is a fail.
Oh no.
Save versus poison. That's an 8. That is a massive fail. So yeah.
13, I
Yeah.
12.
Nothing bad ever happens
Uh-oh.
when you fail a save versus poison, though, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I
Yeah.
can think of.
So
There's just, like,
basically,
black
your
ooze all over us.
your to hits are now -2.
Oof. That's not that bad.
Really?
If you pass, is it only -1?
I mean,
Yeah, you
it's,
pass. No damage.
Oh,
There's
thank
no effect.
it's better than taking damage.
That's true. That's true.
I feel a little
much.
sticky.
The spatulave is looking a little limp there. Greenville.
Yes, they're getting a little heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, now you have 2 floating boots.
Yeah, special leave him down.
Okay.
Without
As
the
you
blood in the feet.
as you
Are there
bring
still
them
like
down,
ankles and feet in the
Yes.
boots?
Oh,
Ox will pull one out and toss one to Chili and inspect the boots.
save versus spell, Ginley.
God damn it.
He saves.
That's a 5. Oh, Jinli, I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah,
never mind.
Jin-
I thought it was Ox.
Yeah, you resist the urge. This is good stuff, but you just
He just couldn't eat Jaeger. He didn't have Red Bull to go with it.
Yeah, right.
Plus,
yeah.
on an empty stomach, it's just really
Yeah.
Yeah. You were waiting for that Malort shot, that. So yeah.
I couldn't. Jaeger. I couldn't do that to him. And he like sets it down, and like in like next to like in like the he like puts it like in the crypt where the body that was on fire was burned out. And he says like a prayer to him under his breath.
And all you loved alone. Farewelleth, Red Bullieth.
May you die. May you be the way.
May taurine and caffeine watch over you always.
May you have died the way he lived.
all
Fly
right.
off his rocker.
Place has a way of just draining you over time.
So I'm inspecting the boot that I threw the raw ankle and foot to Jinli from. Does it appear to be? I don't know. Does it appear to be anything other than just a boot?
Yeah, they look like nice leather boots with some blood on them. I mean,
All right. I toss the boot to Merrick and say, do that voodoo that you do.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I know what they do. But yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah, they appear to fly.
So these are boots. Of,
I rolled above my intelligence, so just yeah, these boots will make you levitate. They may or may not have like a command word, so if they don't work for you, it just means that you don't know what the password is.
It could be password.
Jaeger bomb.
password.
Admin.
Yeah,
Admin. Yeah.
admin in the year they were made.
I can tell these boots. They're definitely pumped up kicks.
Yeah, does it look like there's a depiction of someone kind of like flying through the air with an orb in there?
These are boots of Winterland, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Who's gonna
Especially
put
if the
them
other
on?
one down.
Yeah, they were they're religious symbols of the god Jordan, god of air.
who is going to put them on? Oh great one.
I could think of nothing better than having my character, who's a melee fighter, able to fly above the enemy so they cannot be hit by the enemies.
All right, but then you have to put them on.
It won't work.
Yeah, they're not my size.
They don't fit me.
Perhaps the priest who is responsible for keeping us all alive.
Oh yeah, Kirk Cobain for sure.
But I cannot take such a rare clothing away from Skinley. Here you go.
Yegri wouldn't have cared who had it, so you should have it.
You should have it.
I don't know. It depends. Like, what frat were you in, Kirk? Because, like, you know, yeah, Jaegri would care.
I have not heard of such a thing.
Oh, that's right. You were a theater kid. Never mind. That's cool. That's cool. You didn't even rush. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
No, he wasn't in Rush. He was in Nirvana. Remember?
But
Right. So I'm gonna look around in that like stone sarcophagus, assuming that it's like burnt out.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. It's been charred.
Okay. If any, I want to see if anything like magically survived.
It looks like the 3 healing potions burnt apart.
So is anyone taking the boots?
Well,
Yeah, I'll take them.
I'm not. I have no idea what I mean, they're boots of levitation, so
I believe our healer would be the best one.
Yeah, because he can float over and yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sprinkle his dust.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so Kirk, you put the boots on, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They sort of they seem to like form right to your feet and lace themselves up. Give me a dex roll.
It's kind of like the Nikes in Back to the Future when, like, yeah, right, yeah.
I'm picturing a failed dex roll and just
Roll-
head straight
roll
into the
under.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Roll under, yeah.
Yeah, I rolled under 6. Yeah.
Okay, so you manage. You're levitating, just like 5 feet in the air, like wobbling a little bit back and forth.
Marty, it's your kids.
Wow.
Really not used to those 4-inch shields yet.
how does it feel?
Well, it feels as if the boundaries which divide the floor and the air are a bit shadowy and vague.
Fuck,
Who
now I know
shall
why
say
Poppy's
where the
fucking
one
dead.
ends and where the other begins?
okay, so yes or no questions.
right. Again, now I know why Poppy's fucking dead. All right, so like, yeah, right, yeah, for sure.
Now you know why she wanted to die.
All right.
Is there any other exits out of this particular room?
Yeah, there's a passage in the back right corner.
All right, let's go, everybody.
Lead the
First.
way.
Clover.
After Ginley.
So heading down, you go about 50 feet heading down this this passage, and you get to a couple like steps, and then there's just a drop. Looking down, it just looks like darkness.
You could drop the torch.
Yeah, for sure. I do. I drop the torch over the edge.
Okay. It hits the ground. You can see near like a pool of water.
Approximately how many feet down can I tell?
Probably about 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, and my rope is just long enough.
Yeah, I got 50 feet of rope as well. So
Jinli's got infrared vision as well. Is that greater than 50 feet?
Infravision is 60 feet, I believe.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you can see the room, and there's some kind of pool down here.
Okay.
Hold on to the rope and I'll sending my way down.
Yes. I'll go first, I guess.
Okay. If you're going down the rope, give me a dex roll.
All right.
Or I'll let you use strength. I'll let you use strength or dex.
Is there a negative?
We'll do
modifier
strength.
is there a negative modifier for being dead?
Jinli already has a negative modifier for dex.
Nice.
And I want to get below, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's
Sorry, and
well
also
below.
I'm sorry, Peter. Old habit. I'm not gonna backseat DM anymore. I swear to God. I
You're not.
promise.
You're not. You need to try harder. What, Jinli? What did you roll?
3. I made it.
Wow. So
Made it
pretty
in
impressive
space.
for the undead guy to shimmy down the. Okay.
Jinli was a lot better dead than he was alive.
Apparently.
Everything is better the second time.
You have yet to see my final form.
Have you never tried my twice baked croissant?
Just,
Three
it's just
fried
well-aged.
croissants.
So
Alright.
Jinli smashes down and following the rope and gets to the bottom and splashes into the pool.
all right, who's next?
Ringo will go. Oh,
I think you want the meat shield in front.
and after you, mademoiselle.
Find me a true gentleman. That's a 2.
All right. No issue. You make it all the way to the bottom.
Now I will go. That's a 19. That is not good.
Okay, so I just have
belly
to
flop
say,
time.
I love that Isaiah is actually wearing sort of the Ethel comforter. Like I literally thought that was just an Ethel prop. It is clearly not an Ethel prop. That is what Isaiah just like. That's normal playing attire. So
That's
yeah,
his kilt.
yeah.
I've never seen him without it, to be honest.
This is true. This blanket
I swear,
lives
I
down
always
here.
thought it was just like an Ethel prop, right? Like I thought it
No.
was. Yeah, right.
It just
right.
lives down here.
The truth is, his father was
So
killed by underwear.
you see Kringle shimmying down the rope, and then he kind of slips and falls.
Does
And
the
hits the bottom.
spatulave like cut the rope? He just kind of gets too close and just
You take 6 damage.
all that I'm dead.
Can I try to catch him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, it's all fun and games. Ha ha ha. Until you take 6. Peter, you just killed Kringle. All right, okay, all right. It's all fine. It's good. It's fine. It's
Now you
all
have a
fine.
20-foot rope, and
Okay, I'll give someone my 50 feet of rope to tie off.
okay.
Luke Gringle's body while he's down here.
God damn, those dex rolls count, huh? Like, all right, all right.
That was a
Alright,
strength
here's-
roll I failed.
I just looked to Ox.
Yeah, I'll go. Sure, I'll go. Am I rolling strength or am I rolling dex? What do you
You
want
pick.
me to do, Peter?
You pick.
If I get to pick, I'm gonna roll strength. So,
Okay.
That's a 4. That is
Okay,
4,
you're good to
so-
go. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
Yep.
I'll go after. I usually do. I usually follow Ox pretty closely. So
I'll try to. I'll catch you.
Uh-oh.
you're gonna have to.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I rolled a 15. My dex is higher, and that's 10.
Can I really? Ox will try to catch. Is there?
Yeah,
any...
we did. Yeah, we did this before, didn't we? Give me a dex roll to see if you can.
All
So
right.
you'll soak 1 point of damage.
The
Right.
dex roll ain't great though. I'm just gonna say
that's fine.
right
That's
now.
okay.
So
It's all right.
we need below a 10. So that's a 16. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You just miss him. Merrick hits the ground. You take 2 damage.
Okay, no, I survive.
Nice.
I
I
rolled
wouldn't
max
have.
on Kringle.
I thought you had 1 hit point.
No, because we got 4 points of healing.
Oh, okay.
We got
okay,
healed,
okay.
and I just now realized we could have like taken off the boots, levitation
Levitation,
down,
and
and
yeah.
then taken them off and let them float back up. I didn't think about that till just now.
For
I
sure.
don't think Kirk will let his boots go that easily.
Ox, wait. When Merrick hits the ground, Ox looks down at him and he's like, yeah, watch that first step. It's real easy.
It's like, thanks, Ox. I didn't notice.
Are your hands still outstretched that I'll make it very
Yeah,
apparent? you
exactly.
missed?
So, oh, I lost you in the sun.
Kirk, give me a dex roll.
Can't I just float down?
Yeah, give me a dex roll.
Oh, I gotta give it an extra. Okay, sorry. Over just.
Yeah, so you step off and you start to float, and then you like turn upside down, and now you're hanging upside down, floating across the room.
Hope you tied those boots. I guess so. They tied themselves, didn't they? So you should be fine.
Trust magical knot tires.
When you get to the bottom, you should see if you can take them off if you wanted to.
I don't know.
Unless you just want to levitate throughout
All the
rest
time.
of the dungeon. Yeah, like that would be awesome.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll continue doing that. But can I like use stairs upside down? Like,
Yeah, you could kind of like walk along the wall, coming all the way down. Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, that's what I'll do.
At some point, Kirk, you're gonna run into a girl named Courtney. Trust me, run the fuck away. Like, don't
It's bad news.
run away, man. Like, I'm serious.
She may be my second love after Poppy. We will
No.
have to see.
No.
No.
Bad.
Can Ox search
Kringle.
Gringle's dead body for croissant, like that are not like sort of covered in the blood of his bludgeoned body that hit the bottom of the of the pit?
Or like the croissant, but it's actually like, it's got like the death
Yeah.
card, like burned
Yeah,
into it.
exactly.
It's the croissant that was so hard it broke his spine. When
Yeah,
he landed
right.
on his back.
But at some point, like somewhere on, I guarantee you, somewhere on Gringle's body, there was like a croissant with a card, a death card, like sticking out of it somewhere. And
Yeah.
Ox is certainly searching his body. Yes,
Yeah, that's what you find.
nice. Look, Merrick, will you finally admit that this is real? This is a thing. It's a thing.
It's coincidence. I mean, maybe they were just passing these out, like just like the gift shop or something. Like you just swing by and
It's
get your
baked
postcard.
into the croissant.
Well,
Like,
everything he had was baked into something. I mean, look, here's this like a pouch with gold coins in it. The pouch is a bun.
I did.
There's also 40 GP in there.
Oh,
I mean, look, you could see it, and then I'm just gonna like you just kind of put it away.
And who wants the spatulave? The spatulave must live on, right?
I
Like
can't use it.
Ox is literally going to take the spatulave and he's going to put it over. He's going to sling it across his back. Like the spatulave must live on for sure, for sure.
It's a reach weapon too, so it has 10-foot reach.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's also a D10.
So far, the bane of our party has really been. I have yet to successfully climb down anything.
There's yet to
Yeah,
successfully
the
go
dex
there as well.
saves I think
I
have
think
done
that- I
more
think that's
damage
what-
to us than anything.
I
Yeah,
think that's why the DM was subtly trying to give us boots of levitation, and then we just completely ignored them. So yeah,
I think we're gonna get to the bottom and find out the real enemy is gravity all
Yeah.
along.
yeah.
It's just a never-ending pit of like further down.
Wait, the real enemy's gravity always has been.
It's the law.
Defying gravity. Oh, just wait. Percival Dufresne is.
Like, I think at this point, I'm developing a legitimate phobia of like any sort of lower elevation makes me nervous now.
Stairs, man.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
So while everyone was the rest of the party was making their way down and dying, Jinli would have been looking around, like inspecting the room, checking for traps, you know, kind of poking around, commenting on the workmanship of the construction of the room.
It's like a croissant burst out of his chest.
There's a pool of water down here. It looks like light yellow.
A pool that's yellow, huh?
Does it smell?
You don't smell anything. I mean, it doesn't have like rotting flesh. So other than that, you don't smell anything.
Looks like Red Bull.
His nose falls off.
Do we smell anything?
You smell ammonia.
Ah. I'd like to step around it and not go
Did
there.
we just literally like stumble across a pool of cat piss? Like, is that what we've done?
It looketh as if
Princess
the earth
peeks
has
her-
been.
Princess peeks her head out of the bag.
I
She
wouldn't
jumps
think-
out and runs over and marks the spot and then runs back and gets in.
Yep, it's cat piss for sure. It's definitely cat piss. Yep.
I think I would have known. I would have smelled cat piss. I don't smell anything.
Jinli, you're dead, buddy. But again, thanks for playing. And yeah, right.
As your nose falls off.
Yeah, right.
I'm not dead.
It's. I'll explain it to you later, buddy. It's all good. Again, you might want to at some point like check out that wound in your neck. But until then, like it's fine. It's all good. Let's go forward.
It's
So in this room, there's a passage at the other end. It's a large opening with some steps that lead down. And as you look into this room, there's actually a table with a lantern that is lit on it. There is a cage in the room. It's a small like bird cage, and there's you can see a little bird fluttering around.
No, there's oxygen here. That's good.
And in the corner looks to be like a pit.
Can I grab the lantern so that I don't have to use torches any longer?
Yeah.
Okay. I move forward cautiously to grab the lantern off the table.
Okay.
Lantern looks at you suspiciously.
Right.
Lantern starts talking back.
You light up my life.
Light me, baby.
Did you say there was a pit as well?
Yes.
I don't like this room. For a number of reasons, but the pit is high on that list.
So,
Dr. Brad?
what kind of pit? Is it like there's a hole in the wall that goes down, or is it like an open like?
Yeah, and it's kind of it's a square in the corner of the room, and as you get close to it, the smell of like decaying matter and stuff kind of, you take that in and give me a save versus spells.
It's our two biggest enemies, gravity and undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So do we all have to make the?
No, just our friend here.
Wasn't he? Because the flesh, right?
Yeah, that's
So
failed.
he doesn't like dive into the pit
So-
and
I
just start eating.
failed that
Yeah, right.
pretty hard.
So you
actually.
walk up to the side of the pit and reach down and grab a big full handful of like slime. And oh man, this is good eating.
God damn it, you were right, Merrick.
Well, I mean,
God
it's
damn it.
is it slime or like just decomposed, rotted, liquefied flesh?
Jinley doesn't care. He's just like he's like just drinking it down like it's Go-Gurt, you know.
Damn it, Jinli, you were the chosen one.
In
God,
fact, it probably is Go-Gurt.
God damn it, Merrick.
It's
Go-Gurt
not.
sponsor right here. Here we
Yeah.
We can bring it back.
go. Merrick, if you want to make an intelligence roll.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I passed that one.
This is either animal or human fat.
Good stuff.
Okay, the difference is important. Because if
You know,
it's
okay.
like bacon grease, then I understand.
Merrick, look at you rationalizing. You were so quick to put a bolt in the base of Poppy's skull. And now you're like, it could be bacon grease. Like,
Look, my standards are pretty good. Like, they're double everybody else's, all right?
all right.
All right, I'll tell you what, Ox, what do you think we should do? Yeller's your dog.
I think I yell out to Jinli. Jinli, what are you doing?
They're so good.
Is there a way that I could be able to determine for sure if it's human or animal fat?
Probably a taste test would probably determine that.
Okay, no.
Uh,
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Yeah,
I'm not willing to go that far. It's your call, Ox. I mean, we don't know if that's actually human or if it's just like delicious beef fat. I mean,
what else do we see in this room besides the pit of I don't know, human fat that
it's more of it's a suet.
Yeah.
There's a bird cage in here with a black bird in it, and then you notice, like, next to the wall, like in here, you see the earth starting being disturbed, and like it's like something is moving, and you see a head pop up. Go ahead, Isaiah.
I've breached.
Gotta crawl the rest of the way out.
What the fuck is that? Like,
You see
what?
a squat little he's Smurf Neblin, so he looks like a gnome, but he's all gray.
Yeah, right. I think we're all familiar with, right, for sure. Yeah, right. Okay.
Is this your possible animal fat?
Oh, no.
Okay, we still have a decision to make then.
Do I know a whole lot about where I am, Peter? Like, or did I just start tunneling and just came up somewhere? And I'm equally confused as these people.
You left from
Yeah,
somewhere
you're kind of
called
off
Duval.
course.
This does not lead to the market.
He hasn't been dangerous so far, and I'm not talking about you, little gnome person. I like we'll address you in a moment.
I like how like the swerve Neblin, like accidentally tunneling into the room is not the strangest thing that's going on
exactly,
right now.
exactly. He hasn't been dangerous so far.
He hasn't visibly eaten another human. That's the litmus test, right? If
I say everyone is worth, like, the, sort of the chance, right? Like, everybody gets the, like, honestly, I think Poppy should have lived. So I think we go forward. We keep an eye on Jinli, right? Like, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
All right.
So Percival kind of like, tootle on over to everyone and kind of got a big trench coat on. He pulls up.
You want to buy a rock?
And he's got like a bunch of different shaped rocks inside his trench coat. Like,
This one, it's got hard edges. This one is smooth.
That is amazing, and I have to say, you are one hell of a salesman, Percy. Let me just say, but what are you doing here, buddy?
I was on the way to market.
Nobody wants to buy rocks.
Well, I'll sell rocks at market.
Merrick, you want to help?
I'll have shiny rock.
Do any of them look like actual like crystals?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, nothing worth.
This one's shiny.
pulls out some like I just forgot. It's really flaky rock.
Fool's gold.
Is it fool's gold? It's all like flaky, like it peels apart.
So Ox pulls out one of Gringle's croissant, and he says, "This is the ultimate rock.
Oh.
And he hands the croissant to Percival, and it is like this rock hard croissant that just
This
for
crescent rock.
sure. Yes,
Diamonds
yes,
can't cut it.
exactly.
Ah,
He like tucks it away.
I trade jagged rock.
And he hands you like one that's like all kinds of pointy.
Nice. Ox will tuck that away, making sure that it doesn't like it's nowhere near Princess because he doesn't want her to hurt herself. But he does tuck it away and hold on to that for a rainy day. So
What's it doing?
well, we were looking for an idol, and a couple of our friends died. Then they came back, and then my other friend over there killed the one that was dead and then came back from the dead. And then we found Kirk Cobain here, who was a friend of the friend that died and came back and died again. And Jinley, the dwarf here, is now like kind of an undwarf. He doesn't really know it yet, though, so like don't tell him that. But also, it appears that he's acquired a taste for human flesh. Maybe, we're not really sure. But the thing is, right, like we kind of have to go forward and either find Jinley's dad or undad. We don't really know at this point. We think he kind of just went and got cigarettes and never came back. But regardless, we sort of have to finish the quest where we're finding this idol, and if we happen to come across a dwarf, either undead or dead, we'll address that when it comes to us. But that's what we're doing. You still kind of haven't explained what you're doing here. You're looking for a market.
I was on road to market.
You're on an island, with no market around. So you got really turned around, buddy. I don't know
just
what
tumbling
happened.
along like arrows do going to market.
Well, if you come with us, we might find the market.
What's this idol? What is it?
So
Is it like a rock?
It's similar to this Kirk Cobain type of person. He's an idol.
Is it
am
rock?
the opposite of an idol.
Yeah, I hate my fans. All right, like my fame will cause. Never mind. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's too dark.
So Jinley walks over to everybody. A big piece of a piece of fat getting. Oh no.
Did I
Who's
tunnel
this?
past Drow encampment? Have you guys been to Drow encampment?
What? Drow encampment?
There's Drow.
No, we don't need any more problems than what we already have.
Well, then I've gone too far.
It kind of makes sense though. In the room that Poppy died, there were spider webs all over the place.
Well, if you haven't been to Drow encampment yet, and that means I passed it.
There's none here. You must have passed it.
This is bad. Not be this far away.
Oh, this is good. Nobody wants to run into the Drow.
So did I completely blow through the outer rim?
Oh, I get it. You're one of those dark gnomes. All right. Okay. Now it's all making sense to me now. Yes, for sure. Okay. Yeah, we're full on. We're the baddies, right? Like we have literally become the baddies. We are a full on chaotic evil party at this point. So,
Oh, who said evil?
Fun stuff.
Beg your pardon?
Fun stuff. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Kurt Cobain will walk up towards the bird cage and he'll say, "Take thy beak from out my heart, and I take your form from my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore." And I would open his cage.
Nevermore.
You see the bird kind of just like pop out and then jump, and it begins to flap its wings, and it grows like 4 feet
Oh, damn it.
in size.
And it
flaps
transforms
in the
to
wind.
my
It looks
dear
like-
Eleanor. Yeah, right.
It looks like a vulture, and it kind of looks around the room and flaps over to just like the wall and spits on it and hits it with some sort of acid, and the acid begins to burn away, like the dirt begins to fall, and suddenly you start to see like it falling more and more as though there was a passage there, and it just kind of looks at you and then flaps its wings and flies out.
And Ox turns to Merrick and says, "See, transmute rock to mud." Like that's like
Yeah, that's
a
a spell I
useful
totally
spell.
plan
Yeah,
on.
right.
I totally plan on studying because I'm not a necromancer.
Ox would probably notice there's a very scared shitless Smurf Nevlin like clinging to his back. Probably a little bit of a wet spot in the small of his back.
for sure. And so Ox kind of like pulls him up onto his shoulder like Yoda Luke style, right? Like come on. All right, it's cool. It's cool.
Ox, listen to me right now. You can't keep getting all these pets.
So, as the bird was like flying away, like Jinlei is like, dessert. Well, maybe that tunnel will lead you to your market.
It might. Why don't you come with us and we'll see.
Well, not know how far I tunnel, so I guess other ways must go.
Jinlei will just start walking into step through the ether.
Come through.
Okay, so through where this passage is now.
Yes.
Are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, you push some of the mud and stuff and stone away, and there's a passage back there. You can see it goes and then turns to the right, goes like 30 feet.
I will follow it slowly as I'm kind of like scanning the floor, the walls, and the ceilings for any traps.
Yeah, you're undead. You move slowly anyway. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
This could be like could be like the fast undead.
Yeah, give me a D6 roll.
2.
Yeah, you find
tracks.
another tripwire.
Good for you, Jinley. See, like
Yeah.
this is he's great.
Even undead can have uses in society and be fully functioning members.
Well, you see,
For
his
sure.
one hanging out eyeball is like staring at the ground.
That's
so he
exactly
always sees the
that's-
tripwires.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Do if I was to disarm it, would that be another roll?
With a 1, you would have easily done that. With a 2, you're able to disarm it, but it's not. It takes a little bit. Give me a dex roll.
Sure. I'm really good at these. Yeah, I failed that.
So as you see, Jinley stands up as he has disarmed the trap, and you look down, and there's a spike sticking right out of his foot.
Good job,
Hey,
Jinley.
buddy. At least like the undead don't feel pain. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, you're like, it's cool.
You're like, ow, no, totally alive pain.
Pain. Yeah. Oh, that's that. Wait a minute. That should hurt.
Don't question it. Just pull your foot off. Like, don't question it. It's fine.
Who's
It's
leaving
fine.
all these tripwires here?
I don't know, but we should find them.
I bet it was my dad. He always left tripwires around the house.
Milordy. I for sure. Yeah. Right.
He would do his tricks. And try to prank us. My mom got real sick of it.
Hey, remember that time that he played hide and seek with you?
And he what?
Oh, again, that got real dark.
And he
Sorry.
You could say it. He left me for this cave.
Yeah, kind of. Like,
At first, you thought you were just really good at hiding, but then like,
right.
but then you reached like,
the
became an adult.
the first 78 years, you just thought you were really, really good at hiding.
I hope whatever he found here was worth it.
Me too.
Well, if it's big
Happiness.
shiny rock, of course.
Of course.
Hopefully.
Glad we found
Anyways,
happiness here.
All right. So you continue to move down the passage. It makes a sharp right turn and comes up to a door. It looks to be a metal door with a handle.
Check for traps.
Yeah. Do that Jinli thing that you do.
I'm gonna listen at doors. So I'm gonna put my ear to this door and see if I can hear through it.
Here, just like slides.
You're right, it falls off.
When he
kinda
backs
rubs up
off, the
against
ear's still
Sticks
stuck.
to
Yeah.
And it's like the Reservoir Dogs. Hello. Oh.
What'd you get?
2.
So yeah, as you pull back and your ear is still there, you don't hear anything in the room.
They're doing one of those silent rave things.
It's quiet on the other side.
Didn't like undead in the old school like just not make noise?
Yep, super quiet. Yep.
Yeah.
So, you forgot this on the door.
This is kind of like trying to stick it back on his head.
Yeah. I'm gonna go lie down. And he goes
Might lose something else.
and he goes and goes like a little bit away from the door and just lies down for a bit in the passage.
All right.
Ox is gonna try the door. Is it locked or stuck?
No, it opens.
Okay.
It opens. You enter a room. It is lit. There are 2 torches on the wall on either side, and as you step out onto a raised dais, and there's a chair. I wouldn't call it a throne, but it looks to be a chair in the corner. There's some tapestries on the wall, and in the far corner, you can see a large creature with horns. It looks like a minotaur. Then there's a shelf, and there's 5 or 6 idols there, and it's dusting some of them off. It's got some kind of thing in its hand, a duster.
Ox is going to yell back over his shoulder, Merrick, help. You know that sleep spell that you keep bragging about? We could really use it right about now.
All right. First of all, though, Ginley, we found the cow.
Oh.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
him, Ginley,
and he's super fresh. Oh man, it's the freshest cow. Yeah, for sure.
He's all yours, buddy.
Jinli excitedly gets up, brings his axe up, and he's like, "It's butchering time." he just runs in as fast as he can.
Percival will lean over into Ox.
Do I need my good arrow?
Yeah, for sure. But
I'll stop, sir.
All right, give me an attack roll there, Ginley.
Oh man, why can't you give me those ones other times? So yeah, that missed. It was a 2.
Okay.
So Jinli goes to swing and misses, and just hits the floor next to this as he swings with all his might.
Hit the floor.
Okay.
let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
What if this this Minotaur isn't actually hostile at all? It's just a butler. It's
He
just cleaning.
He kind of was just dusting,
Yeah.
right? Like, so yeah, for sure.
Chilling, man.
You got to go on YouTube and look up the song "Numbers" by Psycho Stick. That's pretty good.
Nice.
So you just miss. He turns and just hits you with his forearm and knocks you to the side. And he turns around, and then we can roll initiative.
Excuse me, sir. We're working on a song, and we think we need more cowbell. Would you be able to add?
Percival is
I have a
excellent
fever.
for rolling initiative.
Ooh.
I have the Gucci +2. That is an 8.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you guys are up first. So any spells or movements?
Well, I think it's time to bust out that sleep spell that Ox has never seen before because this is the first time I've cast it, as far as he's concerned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's definitely out of the radius this time, so he won't accidentally like fall and trip and hit his head.
Exactly. Right.
So yeah, I'll cast sleep on it.
All right.
It affects up to a 4+1 hit die creature.
Okay, 4+1. All right. And what's it save?
Be save versus spell, right? Yeah.
Okay.
This guy has a 27 in save versus spell, and he has to roll under.
We got to roll over, so his save versus spell will be like 1.
All right. So what is it? What's the spell look like?
Yeah, so basically I just, say a few words, and this like totally not necromantic energy saps the energy, like just saps the life sort of out of him, not to the point where it kills him, but just to the point where he physically can't remain conscious anymore, and he just sort of like falls asleep and kind of crashes to the ground.
So yeah, you see the Minotaur just kind of looking. He kind of his eyes begin to get lower, and then he opens back up. Nice try.
Oh shit.
And the words like "this isn't necromancy" is part of the verbal component.
Yeah.
It's
right,
not.
for sure.
It's not. I didn't throw that in there. It's part of the spell casting. You'd have to be a mage to understand.
This is like totes legit, not necromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Necromancy.
It's not dark magic, it's dark gray.
Anyway, that's all I could do. So good luck, fellas.
Well, so I'm just gonna say that Ox and Percival are kind of like Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, right? Like so he gets to like knock off that missile attack first, and then I can follow with a melee attack. Like, yeah, for sure. Sure.
Yeah, Percival let loose with his silver arrow, the only one that he has.
Okay.
Bad team back again.
That is 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice. And that is 6 damage.
All right. Yeah, you strike him with the arrow. He's just like, oh.
Aha!
Is anyone else doing a missile attack or no?
No, because Gimli moved up and attacked.
All right, Ox is going to follow up that awesome arrow attack with his two-handed sword, because again, we are Master Blaster at this point. That is 18.
Yep.
7, 8 points of damage.
All righty. Yeah. Cut him. You cut him. He's cut. He's cut.
He's cut.
Blood splurts out.
Like cut in half.
Not cut in half. He's still up. Who's next?
Are we doing melees?
Yeah, we're in. Yeah.
So Jinli is gonna continue his barrage, not content with this first miss, and that is 19.
Oof. All right.
And that's D8. And that is 4 damage.
All righty.
He's trying to cut off some of the rump roast.
Yeah, you're not actually trying to kill it. You're just like carving it. Like I saw this on a diagram once.
Where the bottom half is all the cow.
Anything?
I'll go up and attack. I'll yell out, "You can imprison my body, but not my mind," as I run towards him with my battle axe shaped
Give me a dex roll first.
dex roll. Below.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, you're just like running, not really touching the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm upside down still, aren't I? Yeah, so I run towards him, go to attack. 17 to hit.
Yep.
And I'll just roll one of these bad boys. And 4 points.
Yeah, it's looking really rough as it's been hacked and pieces coming off. It's bleeding.
War of attrition, boys.
I'm gonna run up to it then and whack it myself. 19. Plus.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's much easier when you just make up the numbers as you go along. I mean,
I feel like Clover is about to spray a bunch of crimson. I'm just saying. So yeah.
This reminds me of the ogre fight from your Becken game, Bill.
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of what happened.
I really kind of thought, like, I thought that ogre was going to be badass, and like you guys just destroyed him. Like, so yeah, for sure.
But that's 10 points of damage, Peter.
Oh.
All right. Tell me how he dies.
I'm gonna run, and as I'm running up, I'm gonna see Ox conveniently there with his friend on top of him. So I'm gonna go, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna see Jinli standing there. I'm gonna jump up, step on Jinli's head to use her as lift, and fly into the end to stab right down into its head.
So it just loses you see his eyes roll back, and he just kind of falls to the ground, and slowly his body transforms into a shriveled, old-looking cat, like humanoid. It's got like a cat face, and it's just wearing robes, and
Backwards
it's
hands.
bleeding.
I thought
it's
for sure he was going to say dwarf.
I was too. Malorty was like out of my mouth, and then he's like cat, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Yeah,
well,
right.
we don't actually know that Jinli isn't half dwarf, half cat.
That's true. That is true.
He does have the
just
whiskers.
like moaning on the ground, like.
Oh, it's not dead.
No.
Oh, in that case,
Crossbow bolt.
Yeah,
Take
Percival's
your
like
pity on this bastard. Like,
yeah,
right.
Percival's like jumping Sparta style off of Ox's shoulders with a pickaxe above his hands. Like
Ox firmly approves. Yes. Ox loves Percival even more now.
Oh, well, so when the gnome does that, he's awesome. But when I do something like that to save the rest of the party, I'm the jerk.
In fairness, the gnome is not a necromancer, so
neither am I.
Go ahead and roll.
Well, I mean, if someone's trying to stop me, he'd probably bat me out of midair if he wanted to.
No, I'm not gonna stop you. I was loading my crossbow.
He's no good anymore. All that meat is shriveled and dead.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
So yeah, pickaxe.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a attack roll.
Well, strength is not my strong suit, so that's a 16.
Yeah.
Flat dice.
Roll damage.
Oh. That's 2.
So
Yeah,
as he
strength is
reaches
not my
up to
strong
you
suit.
to like, I surrender, and you just put the right into his forehead.
He was casting a spell.
In fairness, Merrick, it's kind of like backflipping Yoda. Like, how can you not like root for that? You know,
that was the worst part of those movies.
No.
Well, not the worst part, but it was. I hated.
It wasn't as bad as the dialogue.
All right, it is dead.
Are we sure?
There are 5 idols sitting there on the shelf. They all
Can you
look
give
like
us
cat.
like an exact description of the one that he wants?
They are all like cat idols. They have similar features with the many arms, kind of like the emerald idol that you saw when
I
you
say we
first
just
came in,
take
but they're really large.
Yeah.
We just take them all, right?
Yeah.
We get paid 5 times as much if we bring him 5, right? You only wanted 1.
Yeah, exactly.
This is us over delivering.
So there is an emerald one. There is one made of porcelain that has some cracks in it. There is a wooden one that's missing an ear. There's one that looks like it's like a crystal, but it's kind of a cloudy kind of crystal. And there's one of obsidian.
Rock.
I was just gonna say, if there's one of stone, I'm clearly handing it to Yoda. I mean, Percival. Like, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
for
like, did he describe what it looked like? Like, which one he wanted? Did he
just
know
said-
what it was?
Yeah, he just said like I think he said a cat idol or
Cat
something.
idol.
So
Yeah.
he didn't know what it would be made out of.
Mm-mm.
Get all of them. He takes
Technically,
the
they're
one.
Yeah,
all
we'll
cat
we'll
idols.
take we'll
Yeah,
take all
right.
of them, and we have to take the obsidian one for now because it might be the one that we were hired to find. If it's not, then I don't care what happens to it.
So who's
Take all
taking
of
what
them.
idol?
I'll
Well-
take the emerald idol.
So,
That's
okay.
easy enough.
The porcelain one.
clearly Percival
Yeah, I'll
is
take it,
sitting on
yeah.
Ox's shoulder with the obsidian idol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of like staring at it. Yeah, right. So yeah.
The wooden idol.
Is the wooden one the only one that's left?
And there's the crystal one.
Jinli would probably take the crystal one.
As you pick up the crystal idol, you hear a voice. Yeah, you still disappoint me.
Oh my God, it's Milordy.
It sounds like your father.
Yeah. Just throw it to
Dad?
the ground and just oops.
Where are you?
You were never good at hide and seek, were you, son?
Right here.
And I like look at the idol. In the idol?
Where
And after
else would I
death, you're
be?
as dumb as a box of rocks. How can I?
How did you get in there?
Search them out. Search them out.
Like, who's doing that? Stop that.
And I'm upside
That's-
down and shaking.
Percy, how did you get in here?
It's a long story.
Why did you leave?
Cigarettes.
Your mother was a bitch, son. Like, I can't.
You weren't my only son.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if I know how to get him out of there?
Maybe he's happy there.
Yeah.
You ever think that?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Natural 20. So I just look. I think the way that you get him out is you have to smash the idol. in
Oh
order to
yeah.
release
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You have to destroy it.
Yeah.
Probably throw it into a volcano would probably be the best bet.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. The fires of Mount Doom. Yeah, for sure.
Toss
Yeah.
your father into the volcano.
All I know is that if you break it, then it will definitely do something.
How did you get stuck in here?
They tricked me.
You tricked by that thing?
It's a long story. I got a thing for horns.
I like this
Oh,
guy.
that's just
I
too
like
much
Milord.
information. I don't need to know that.
Thorny man.
Well, I'm here to bust you out. And he like takes the cat idol and he smashes it on the ground.
No, that was no. We would.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how you do it.
Yeah. Okay, Merrick. That's great. Awesome. Like, yeah. Right. And I'm pretty sure you're not a necromancer. But like, don't do that. Like,
It's too
Well,
late.
oh.
That can't be the one that we were hired to get
I
because somebody
hope
else was
it's-
already inside of it.
I hope it's not. Or seriously, Jinli's gonna die again. Jinli's gonna die a second death.
You
and it's gonna be a
you
slow one.
smash
So,
the
yeah, right.
crystal, and amongst the pieces is a tiny little dwarf. And it looks like your father standing there looking at you. Whoa! What you did that for?
Does he look delicious?
Who's the big guy now?
Stomp on him. Finish him.
Why?
How's the weather down there, huh?
Is Tom Thumb your dad? Like what? Like, what? Like,
Ah, pent up anger there, isn't it?
And I thought I was small.
exactly.
You haven't spent a lot of time with men, have you?
Princess, you hungry? You hungry, girl?
Yeah. Right.
Things were tough after you left. Ma and I taken after the farm. Those Scoffers, they came out in droves.
I heard about
Where
the
were
horde
you?
of Gophers.
Where were you when the west wall fell? I'll tell you where you were. You were out dicking around, probably in here, in that crystal.
Trust me, I
With
was
your
doing
Minotaur
no
friend.
dicking around in this
with those
crystal.
whores in Gondor. Like what? Like,
You get food and water and air inside of that crystal.
Well, I guess
You
I-
know your ears on upside down. You know that, right?
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that's how all the cool kids are doing it.
That'll get engaged.
I've changed, I guess, since I came down here.
No kidding.
Eyeball ding.
I love how the little tiny dwarf is still like talking down to the person that freed him.
Well,
He does look magically delicious.
there's one thing.
So,
There's one thing I've dreamed about doing for a long time,
oh, here it comes.
and I'm gonna pick him up and punch him and take a shot at Milordy.
Dwarf paste.
Is that a strength saving throw? I didn't
Is
expect the
this
first thing you-
intent to to kill, or is this like
Does it matter? He's 27 times his size. Like
That's
He
a very
wouldn't.
specific number. How do you know it's 27 and not 28 times the size?
Yeah, there wouldn't be it like if he killed him, he wouldn't be upset.
So he didn't pull the punch.
Yeah, he doesn't pull.
okay? Tell me how he died.
So Merrick, does this now cross your line? This is now an undead person who just killed a living, granted not human, but I guess.
Well, that's clearly like a father-son
Okay,
issue,
family
right?
thing.
So,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay,
That's a domestic
yeah.
dispute.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
for
a
sure.
civil matter.
Yeah.
So as he picks him up and he like tosses him up and he gets a punch and he just like leaves his punch, his hand separates and it takes Milordy with him and it hits the wall where he splats in this mixed paste of like blood and ichor. Because now it's kind of like it's not like out of the stump of where that arm was. It's no longer blood. It's like kind of gross looking.
Yeah. All right.
I lean over to Percival and sort of whisper over to him. If he comes for this idol, go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Oh.
So, Jinli, let me
So
get
who's
this-
taking the wooden idol?
Jinli, let me get this straight. You find your father after traveling untold hundreds of miles.
And
the first
killed
thing you
him
think to do with
without
him-
asking him anything or hearing his story
And-
or talking.
And the first thing you
You
decide to
swatted
do
him like
is
a gnat.
Yeah, but the father was kind of a dick. I think he had it coming.
the first thing you
didn't-
decide to do when you see your father is fist him. Is that correct?
To take a shot at him. It just happened to kill him. Anyways, I didn't come here to talk to him. I
But we
came here to
didn't
get
know-
closure.
We don't know why he left or where he went or what his story was. Like,
Well,
we
no,
don't
he said he
have
had a thing
closure.
for horns, so definitely he was in here
Oh, valid. Okay.
pursuing.
Valid,
His
valid.
other family.
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely pursuing an alternative lifestyle.
He was
He
kind
was
of a
trying to
horn
get that
dog. Yeah,
fellow.
right.
Anyways, I just saved you guys from years of abandonment. You can thank me later.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
My father's a jerk too.
I was a doctor. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Is your dad in a crystal too?
I love my dad. He's a great guy. We used to build barrels together. We just had a drink yesterday. So, yeah, right.
No need to brag. Gosh.
All right. So I imagine making your way out now.
Yep. How do we get out?
All right. You
Yeah.
just go.
We're
yeah,
heading
go-
back to bring hopefully the correct idol, and it wasn't the crystal one. Back to Thaddeus McRedbeard. Oh, like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to make like ability checks to climb out, we should be okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You all managed to get yourselves back out the way you came with the
We're all
idols.
just clinging to Crowbane like
Yeah,
like
right.
Mary
Exactly.
Lie with me, my flock.
Back out the mine, through the jungle, back out to the shore where there is a dinghy boat there waiting for you.
Imagine we just have Trobane flying with us above the dinghy to the ship, singing, "I can show you the world."
Still upside down though, like the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just, yeah.
If no one else had taken any of the other idols, Percival would have like put them all in his trench coat,
I've got
like all the
emerald eye.
remaining
I
ones.
think the wooden one was the last one that needed to be grabbed. So
Yeah. So as you come back up to the ship, and the you see this, of course, the skeleton there in the front with the worn hat and the large golem standing on the deck. You see
thing still
Thaddy come
creeps me
walking
out.
up. He's like, "Did you find it?"
we found a few
You
actually.
wanna buy an idol?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
good lord!
which one is it?
Yeah, we have a collection.
I
Which,
don't know.
by the way, like we've overperformed, so that should be reflected in the bonus.
Also, if it was crystal, it's the undwarf's fault.
Yeah, there
So
was no
it's- yeah,
there's no
right.
crystal one. There was just these four and
Right.
nothing else.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
There definitely wasn't a tiny dwarf inside.
Right. I mean that doesn't make any sense. So
He looks down and sees the Sir Mifflin and the dwarf. He's like, "I don't remember them going in, or this other fella. Why is he levitating?"
It's a new age thing.
it's a long and kind of annoying story.
A lot of people found themselves along the way. You know, they sort of discovered new pronouns. Don't question it. It's better. It's fine. Like it's just fine.
They're living their true
All good.
selves. So
Yeah,
that's all
right.
we
You
need.
wanna buy the red one?
Oh my god!
Yes.
You got something is made out of some sort of ceramic or porcelain or something?
That we do.
Yeah,
that
we
we do.
That was the first one we actually
Percival,
grabbed.
find the ceramic one, and then you can have the obsidian one. Like that's the one you want anyway. So give the good man the ceramic one.
You'll go digging around in your backpack and come out with the porcelain one.
So yeah, you see the golem grab a big sack of gold and reach over the ship and just drop it, and it hits the boat. You feel the boat just kind of, and the gold just comes out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
give me a dex roll as you throw him this idol.
That's
I'm
enough
actually
gold
good
for
at
level
those.
2.
I'm actually good at those. That is a pass.
Okay, so yeah, he catches it, looks at it, and then he runs, climbs up the crow's nest, and like holds it up to the sky. He's like, "Here it is, you rotten bastard! I finally got it." And he takes it and just hurls it, and then it just shatters. You hear this mocking laughter, and then at that moment, all of you realize that this is Thaddy O'Keefe, the infamous pirate, notorious for killing and murdering people. He is not undead. He is probably the worst person on the seas you have ever seen. For some reason, your memories were altered or forgotten, or something had happened. But now you remember who exactly this person is.
Beta, so I'm good with it.
So we're still gonna get paid though, right?
Yeah, it's sitting here on the deck.
Row,
Percival's like sitting on top of the mountain of gold.
row, the boat. Sail down this road.
So you begin to row away.
Yeah, we're not here to make moral judgments. Like
He lets us go, right? Like we got
Yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
He lets us go. What's the worst that can happen?
So he runs over to the ship and he's like, "Do you know who I am now?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatty McRedbeard. Like we're okay with it. You paid. Like, yeah, right.
I mean, I'm not a
Actually,
necromancer, so who's here to judge who, right?
To be perfectly
I
honest,
have no idea.
you paid pretty well. You got any more work that needs to be done?
What are you trying to say?
Do you have
I
any other
like
jobs
shiny.
available?
that ho ho ho, it's a pirate's life for me. I mean, like what? Like it's better than building barrels in a burnt down freaking warehouse. I don't have an issue with it at all.
Evidently, we don't have a whole lot of scruples between us.
I like Sam.
What do you feel about the ape empire?
Fuck 'em.
Well,
What do you feel about them?
I kind of have to say that I, for one, right? Like I for one, respect our ape overlords. Like I just have to say that. So yeah.
I mean, do you like them? Do you not like them?
I can't stand them.
Yeah, they're the worst. We got to take them out, guys.
I was only saying that because I thought you were, a spy. So yeah, for sure.
What is ape overlord?
They're jerks.
People who need to die.
They specifically hate rocks. Like they think
They
rocks.
do. Yeah. They're actually very anti-rock.
Yeah.
Quite
They
frankly.
sound like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, they are.
They really
They
are.
go-
Yeah.
They really are. Yeah.
They go ahead and they take rocks and they break the rocks and they twist them into odd shapes and then make monuments out of the rock corpses.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
Intimidating.
ridiculous.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole time they're like, "Oh, these rocks are stupid, and I hate them." Right.
Yep.
So that's
Mm.
And when you think about it, a building is just a monument to the dead rocks.
disrespected rocks.
Mm.
I
But now I want to kill apes.
We might have a gig doing that, little master.
I can.
Well, welcome aboard.
Oh, Ox, can you give this guy back all of his tarot cards?
Oh, are these his cards?
Well, this weird friend.
Yeah, no, I hate that creepy golem guy. Don't make me talk to him. Here, you
No.
take the cards. You give them back. I don't want. And actually, I kind of want to keep the cards. Also, can I give one of those cool tricorn hats, like those cool pirate hats? If we're gonna do this, like for real, all right, never mind. It's cool.
I'm going to look at the pile of coin and go, I think you can get just about whatever you need.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that they would throw it in like as a uniform kind of thing, right? Like, yeah.
So this whole quest was just for him to get his identity back.
Mhm.
Like, wow.
Yeah, it was basically we saved an evil guy. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we established that we're probably not the most morally sound people.
I mean, he might be chaotic neutral.
Well,
there's no
there's
good
no
or evil
neutral,
access.
there's no morality access in OSE,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah. so.
Do you hand him the tarot cards back?
No, I kind of want to keep them, Merrick. Why?
All
do I
right,
have
no,
to
that's fine. That's fine. We didn't find any tarot cards.
If
you know what?
if you look,
I'll hand him back the death cards, but I'm keeping the card.
Even the Wheel of Fortune.
I'm keeping the Wheel of Fortune and I'm keeping the 2 magician cards, but I'll hand him back the death cards that I collected.
Was that Peter?
okay. So so you have the death cards. You hand those back. When you look at the magician cards, they are now the Wheel of Fortune card. So you have 3 of them. If all of you subsequently look at your cards, they are all the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, those are worth money. Okay, I'm handing to Thaddy O'Keefe 3 Wheel of Fortune cards because I had 2 magician cards and my own Wheel of Fortune card, which means I now have 3 Wheel of Fortune cards.
3 of a kind.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna hand him those 3 cards.
Yep. What are these worth?
He's like, you might want to keep those. You're gonna need them.
Yeah, hold on to it because you've had.
Oh, these are just sort of death. Okay, good point. See, this is why we, this is why
that card protected you all along.
Yeah, pretty smart. Okay, I will put those back in my pocket. I'll tuck them away right next to Princess. You hold on to these, please. Good dog. Who's the goodest dog? You're the goodest girl.
Just got a collar made out of death cards.
Right.
Wouldn't happen to have any fresh meat aboard, would you?
Hey, wait a minute. Ox hands one of the Wheel of Fortune cards to Jinli, the undwarf. Look at the card, Jinli.
And he holds it up.
Be the card. Be the card, Jinli.
It's a holographic Pidgeotto.
Thaddy just kind of looks you over. He's like, "Welcome aboard."
Thank you. It is I'll hang out for a bit.
We'll fasten you with a hook for that hand.
I'm gonna need it.
What? Can you do anything about that ear?
The fashion statement.
We should find a doctor.
Yeah, his eye is kind of like dangling.
I think you're a little past a doctor.
I can't have my mom see me like this. So I suppose I'll stay with you on your and work your crew until I can earn enough money to get surgery.
Plastic surgery.
Get an ear back. Yeah, right.
This is the best plastic surgeon in all of Hollywood. He alone can save you.
All right. So that's Ginley's plan. What's everybody else's plan here?
Yeah, I guess I'll join the crew and definitely not study necromancy. And try to figure out a way that I can actually control Ginley.
Well, Percival figures that he's just discovered an entire new world that he didn't know exists, so he might like to explore that.
Other than that big ball in the sky that's really bright, it's not
Right?
too bad.
It's a little harsh. You gotta kind of like pull the hood like way down.
Mm-hmm.
No, Percival, we can help you with that. All we have to do is remove your eyes and it wouldn't be blinding you any longer.
Oh,
Ox is surely going to go because again, like, there's that whole Master Blaster thing going on. Also, I'm gonna, Ox will eventually try to build a little saddle that like the Smurf Nevlin can ride Princess on, and like it'll be the greatest.
You just like you take your backpack off, you set it on the ground, you open
Yeah.
it, a Smurf Neblin riding a dog comes running out.
Riding a
A
chihuahua.
Smurf Nevlin riding a chihuahua.
His
Like,
feet are dragging on the ground. Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
yo, how all together.
I'm gonna definitely join the crew. I've left one mercenary group, now I've joined a new one. And maybe I'll get revenge against my sister and the rest of them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Booms and badges never say me down.
And Kirk says, yes, I shall also stay, for this spirit haunts me, and I must learn to control it. And then in Poppy's voice, you hear, constantly he cries, I can only try to guess, make me happier. Oh,
Poppy, come back to us.
Or don't. It's your choice.
Have you met this person on the crew named Lortney Cove? Curious.
All right. So you've joined the crew as Thaddy sails off to the north in search of a ship from the Ape Empire that he can attack and pillage. And maybe we shall bring these guys back as you have joined his crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sounds good.
and maybe reach level 2.
Yeah, all that XP.
I'm sort of wearing as a badge of honor that Ox survived 2 sessions.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
I was
right,
really
right.
expecting to have to use my backup.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, my backup made it all the way through this session, so I'm happy about that.
My backup died, but the Smurf Neblin's pretty great.
The Smurf Nevlin is amazing. Yeah, right.
I just rolled max damage on that fall, and I was like, oh.
That's all right. The Spatchlave lives on.
Spatchlave, yeah. Ox did grab the Spatchlave, so
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was-
that
it
was
was great.
honestly a great session. Yeah, for
Good.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
was
Glad you
good.
guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, and like full disclosure, I was not ever planning on this guy being a necromancer. It's like
Well,
It's kind of amazing the way that it played out.
kind of
though.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
right.
developed that way. Yeah. So now if I do get to play this character again, I will have to mask any necromantic spells that I get.
He'll totally be a necromancer.
Yeah.
I can't do that yet. I mean, I wouldn't do that ever. Like that was the greatest. That was the greatest line. I can't do that yet. I mean, ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't do that because I can't. But
yeah, the thing with the cards, as soon as you got it and threw it out the window, I was like, oh, they need to come back. And then you said in the game, oh, we find it on the body. I was like, oh yeah.
yeah, and that was awesome. Like
Yeah.
incorporating those. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good to play Thaddeus O'Keefe again and his crew as it was in another campaign that the players were in, and the Azure and the Golem. I don't know if Dustin remembers that. I don't know if
I remember the
13 might
Azure.
not. Okay, maybe you guys were in. Yeah, they
Yeah, there was
showed up.
there was an Azure that was had his fire out before we crossed the bridge.
Okay, yeah, that was the same guy.
Oh yeah, that was actually just as 13 joined.
Just as 13
Yeah,
joined that campaign.
And
yep.
Durbin.
And I'd been there for like 5 sessions beforehand. Yep.
I really am kind of sad that Poppy the Coffin died. Like, here's what I'll say: Poppy is the greatest, but like that is the greatest concept for a bard ever, right? Like that's just like, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Oh well, crossbow bolt to the head will do it.
Yeah.
You should have made that save.
After
Not that you shouldn't have fired. You really should have made that save. Yeah.
It's my fault for stopping a clear zombie from
You
attacking the rest of the party.
No, it was the thing that I thought was the funniest about that part is like your Brendan, your character was like down. Poppy was like eating this thing, and Merrick's like, "Look, we just can't have this." I imagine Merrick's like just standing with like his hand on his hip, just like, we just this won't do.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Clearly,
this is a danger to me, and I don't like that.
It wasn't even like we can't have this. It was like, okay, like, oh, all right, like, you're done. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, you had your chance. You failed the test.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Oh, I thought for sure I was gonna die after I was paralyzed. I was like, oh no, he's going down.
I thought Gringle was dead too. That's why I kept saying like, okay, can we do something to save Gringle? And then Gringle just like sort of sat up. Oh, okay,
it wore off eventually.
I am fine. Like, yeah. Right.
Personally, I think like Gringle's death was the one that hit me the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. His
Yeah.
own spatulave did him in.
It was super sudden, right? Like, but
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
it was gravity. Gravity seems to be our largest enemy. But it
That
was
killed that killed half the party members. Like,
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you hit the ground, 6 points of damage. Fuck you, you're dead. Like, like, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. When Jinli went down, like I was excited because this character I rolled max for HP. I'm like, all right, I got 8 points.
Right.
And they're like, all right, yeah, 8 damage. Oh well, there goes there that goes. Because like all the other ones I've rolled, and like even when I've done this before, they've all been 1 HP characters. So I was like, all right, I can take a hit. It's like no,
so that's the worst part. Like your max hit points didn't make a difference.
It was
for
like,
sure.
I've just played 1 HP
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
You basically did again.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I had Vodka rolled up. But then I decided to go with just to do Jinli Reborn and see how that would go. All right, guys, I'm heading to bed. Thanks
All right, guys.
for the session.
Yeah, it's 2 in the morning for me. So.
Oh yeah.
See you guys.
Thanks for
But that was awesome. That
it was
awesome.
amazing as
Peter, that
always.
was-
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Really
I just
enjoyed
liked
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you very much for playing.
Yeah. It was a
Oh,
ton
no
of
problem.
fun.
Thanks for having me.
All right, bye all.
Oh, I'm gonna send you like the voice recording, like a proper recording of the intro.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
If you want to use
Yeah.
that anyway. You
Oh,
want.
Oh yeah, yeah,
cool.
definitely. Yes.
All right, cool, easy. All right, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye all.
See ya.
Later.
All right. See ya.
The horse head caught fire, apes are taxing everyone, and that is when we met up with the mayor. We got a job, jumped on a board looking for an idol, but that is when we got attacked, and Sylvester's dead, and Ginger is dead. Grueff is old and dead, believe me, his memory will carry on, will carry on. And though Princess was then fostered, she was quickly adopted. We met some new team members and got off the boat and walked into the jungle with no fear. The hollow gang was disease-ridden, jaws hanging from their face, and that is when we faced the ladder. And Erasmus is dead, Bellathor is dead, or was he his name Balthamore? We won't know anymore. We'll carry on, and though we're broken and defeated, this cave goes on and on.